New York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
My name is Nick. Are you going to leave us like LeBron left us?
It's a great question. No, I won't leave. I'm not leaving. How can I leave you guys?
Kyrie lying to little kids early.
Why you always lying? Why you always lying?
What's going on, Knicks fans? This is Jay Ellis from the Nick and Top Show. My guy Edson is not here. He is on business taking over. But I do have my guy. Wait.
Wrong order.
Everything switched around. So
Seating position is
seating
different.
position is a little bit different. So, But to my double left is Miss Black Girl Magic herself.
K-Steel. K-Steel.
And to my right is the man, the myth, the legend, the guy with the stats and the facts.
Ryan G's in the building.
Yeah, man, we all here today to talk all about the preseason madness that's happening, everything that happened in the news. Talking about Trier blowing the hell up, all the rumors, and talking about Kyrie lying.
They knew what they were doing when they asked that little boy to ask that question.
Yeah, they knew. They were trying to get him in the field.
They knew.
Now, we started out with this clip because recently, I know everybody's tired of talking about this, but it happened, so I'm going to talk about it. Kyrie went in front of the Celtic fans in the arena and said that if the Celtics would have him, that he's planning to resign with the Celtics.
I mean, if he signs for another year, he didn't lie. And then if he signs for 1 year and then he comes to the Knicks after, he technically didn't lie. So
what are you saying?
I'll take Kyrie in 2020.
You saying he's gonna sign a 1 year deal?
Yeah, if he signs for the next year, I'll take him in 2020. That's fine. We still get him. It's still like it'll be at least 2-3 years before Knicks see a championship anyway. So it's not any love.
Mm-hmm.
It's no love lost. Stay for now. That's fine.
It's all right. So you believe him? You believe?
I fully believe. Yes, he's gonna sign for another year, but I do believe that he's coming to New York.
And you believe him too, Ryan?
Well, now me, for example,
Play that devil's advocate. Play that devil's advocate.
well, what I think is that even if Kyrie was thinking that, I might leave Boston after the season's over, he's not going to say that at a fan event. I feel like he has to kind of pander to the crowd and be like, you know what, I do have my mind set on re-signing here next season, but the key words are, if you'll have me.
I'm glad
Context clues.
He's semantics, man. Thank you,
Context
man.
clues.
If you will have me means I'm going to ask you for X amount of dollars.
Yep.
That really means you guys did really well on your reading test because you paid attention to the verbiage.
I didn't do well on my reading test, but I am a good listener. Ask a girl. But yeah, I'm doubling with Ryan. I was like, I'm not totally in with what he's saying. Like, I do believe that he seems a little more sincere in general.
Than LeBron or
Then damn.
than LeBron? Then or
Well, we all knew LeBron was leaving after this.
Yeah, we pretty much knew
We
that.
started writing the wall. The way he's playing, the way he is. But Kyrie, I don't know. I feel like he might stay for a couple of years. With more than one.
I mean, he would be stupid to leave Boston because, Boston right now gives him the best chance to win championships. Yeah. So, I mean, if his mindset is strictly on winning, then it's like, yeah, he would stay with Boston. But for some reason,
I don't know that this preseason.
Yeah, but I
Getting
don't
smacked
know.
by the Cavs. Smacked. They got JR waving goodbye at you.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna save it later for the broad pick.
I already knew he was going to broad pick. I already knew. When I saw that clip, I was like, oh, bro, man from fifth floor is picking that.
Exactly. But I just feel like Kyrie is a different type of brother. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, my dude, even though he apologized for talking about the earth is flat, he apologized the other day. But still, like,
He didn't go to science class.
But Kyrie's just a different type of brother. Like, I feel like he would be the type of dude to be like, yeah, even though this is a winning situation, I did not choose to be here, so let me go in free agency and choose where I want to go.
Is Kyrie the type of person to tell a girl he loves her just to know?
To get some?
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but a girl said it.
If you will have me.
Exactly. I feel like that's exactly what happened in that first clip you played. It was like, he was like, I'm going to tell you I love you to make you happy right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to leave you anyway.
And I'm gonna tell you that it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm gonna tell you it's me. It's me.
It's me. I wasn't ready as a man. I haven't found myself yet. You know, yeah. It's just what it is. One day I might be ready for the real thing. You so special, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you too real for me right
now. Yeah, the real thing with another girl.
Now to be fair. It was his rookie year when he said that, and LeBron wasn't there to piss him off yet.
Well.
So I mean, things happen. So if LeBron got traded to the Celtics, he'd probably leave. Definitely.
Yeah.
No comment.
All right.
No comment.
Well, there you go. We got all we can get about that subject because we kind of talked about it last week, but damn, we had to talk about it again this week.
Yeah, but I'm here for Kyrie 2020. So
yeah. Now a lot of people are like, "Who cares about Kyrie?" Because another rumor started popping up.
Well,
and yeah, we heard that KD. What was the exact? I don't know what the exact phrasing was. I think the phrasing was
like. First of all, I'm going to say that the guy who reported it, Chris B. Haynes, he's like really connected to the Golden State Warriors #1, and he went on Undisputed. He went on Undisputed on Wednesday. He just said a whole bunch of different stuff. Like he said, like KD's father's a Knicks fan.
Yo.
And saying like how KD looks at the Knicks the way LeBron looks at the Lakers, and all this different stuff, and it's like.
I don't know if I want KD to look at us like how LeBron looks at the Lakers.
Like a check? LeBron is like, I can grow my career here.
Yeah. I can play, and I can sit on the bench.
And 3.
Yeah, and I can do some side hustles.
Exactly. He call those a side hustle?
But continue, right?
My bad.
But you know, the fact that it's coming from Chris B. Haynes leads me to believe that there's some validity to this rumor.
When Brian uses 3-syllable words, you know it's serious.
You know, and I mean, obviously, I don't know KD personally, but I just feel like KD is probably looking at the Golden State Warriors because I remember these comments he made on this other podcast, I think the other day. Well, I think they asked him a question about, I don't know the exact question, but it was something that had to do with the Defensive Player of the Year. And the guy was kind of asking him, like, why you think the NBA doesn't really look at you in that light for, like, awards and stuff. And he was saying that it's because I play for the Warriors where I play with all these different superstars. So it's like my, you know, my contributions doesn't, you know, shine as much.
Whose fault is that, though?
And I don't believe that because if he's having a great scoring night, we see that. We acknowledge that. So, I mean, if your defense was really good, that would be acknowledged as well.
I mean, his defense is good. Like, his defense is picked up, but...
It's not that good for people to really be talking about like that.
Yeah, but I mean, he's talking about awards like MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're playing against Draymond. I feel like your defense does not compare to Draymond's.
Yeah, I can say that's a good point.
Yeah,
I mean,
in general, you know what I'm saying? Unless you outplaying Draymond on offense and defense, then KD, you gotta step it up.
Yeah, that's true. But I think he was speaking from a general standpoint, like you know, like people are not gonna look at me for awards because I play with all these great players. So it's like, you know, what I contribute to the game, it's not gonna shine as much because people are gonna be like, oh, you know why? Because he plays with Steph Curry, he plays with Klay Thompson, he plays with Draymond Green.
I hear what you're saying, and I feel like it's a cop-out.
I mean, he plays pretty good defense. He stepped up the defense, but still, whose fault is that? You chose to go to a team that was already loaded, so you can skip down the road to Easy Street to get in the ring.
All right, so you didn't have to play defense as much, bro.
Pretty much, you have to do as much as anything.
And no one ever looked at KD and was like, "Yo, this is greatest defensive. No, bro. No.
No, I did look. He played good defense. He's
Yeah,
not
you
a
play good
liability.
defense. You still play
Yeah.
good defense. We're not looking at you for defense. Maybe you could step it up.
Damn.
Hey, I mean, it's cut and dry. It's cut and dry.
He played great defense.
Yeah, you play great
mean-
defense, but you can step it up if you're looking to be looked at as like a strong ass defensive player. You can step it up. It's just
But I mean, like he was asked a question though. It was like he was
yeah, but he's
complaining
not.
about.
He is. He's whining. Yo, nobody looks at me because I play for the Warriors, so they're not considering my defensive abilities. Nah, that's what that is. That's exactly what that is. No, you are. You just complaining.
Oh,
I
man.
play for the Warriors, so it's mad great
But- but-
players,
but-
but, no one's
but-
considering me.
But still though, I think that adds more credence to him even with him leaving Golden State. Because if he feels that way, he might feel like, you know what, I need to go somewhere where I can actually like be the man. Like
The Knicks.
exactly where it's like, you know, there's not many other players on my, you know, with me that are like great like me.
So
like,
so you think there's validity to this thing of him coming to the Knicks?
as I said, it's coming from a reliable source. Because when Chris P. Haynes reports on the Warriors, more than likely it's true, or at least there's some truth to it.
I'm so used to being hurt.
Yeah, I know.
I remember the decision, all this other stuff, and yeah, who else is supposed to come here? Everybody's supposed to come here.
Yeah.
We ended up with Amari and bad knees. I love Amari though. That's still my guy.
Yeah,
That brought
because he
that
came
on.
when nobody wanted to
He
come.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Nobody want to come, but we paid him to.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
That too.
Because Phoenix didn't give him that 5 max, so we was like, let's go.
Yep.
Like, come on down.
I've been hurt before, man. So I'm like, I have my blinders on. I'm like, I know what I have on my team right now. I'm gonna enjoy my Knox. I'm gonna enjoy my Frank. I'm gonna enjoy KP when he comes back,
Cantor.
and I'm gonna enjoy Cantor.
I don't know,
Hashtag
like,
keep
as
Cantor.
go continue.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, as much as his reliable source says that he wants to come and he has interest in playing for New York, like, I like the way Cantor likes New York.
Yeah, I love it.
I like the players that we have. Like, KD would be a great addition to the team, but like the way he did OKC, the way he's at
You don't think it's gonna be
the-
like, he's gonna be like New York faithful.
yeah.
Well, speaking of Enos Cantor, hold on. Speaking of Enos Cantor, shout out to Enos Cantor because somebody bought a Enos Cantor phone case
Woo!
and posted on Instagram. And guess who liked the phone case?
Hey.
Enos Cantor was like, I love it. Heart emoji.
There we go. There we go. Good job,
We
Jay.
made it. We in
Yes,
it.
Good
yes,
job,
yes.
Jay.
Cantor likes it. What's up? Go ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I want some people who want to play here.
So Durant came here. You
wanna-
wanna love it?
I would tolerate it.
What?
Yeah.
I would
Tolerate?
I would tolerate it.
Tolerate?
I would tolerate it.
wait.
I'm just trying to figure out what I mean. We
Yo, whose girl is this?
Who's girl?
I would tolerate it. If you had to choose between Durant and Kyrie,
Durant.
Durant.
I guess.
Durant.
I guess.
Definitely Durant.
Yeah.
I
top
guess.
top 5. Yeah, Durant.
I guess.
Matter of fact,
Good time. Yes.
Yeah,
I know
matter
you're
of
going.
fact.
Plug your article, Ryan. Plug your article, Ryan. Go ahead.
since we're on the topic, go to the nickoftimeshow.com and read my latest article titled Knicks Possible Starting Five if Durant Arrives in 2019. It is a very good read. I guarantee it.
Yes. Talk all about the 7 feet wingspans
Yes.
you can have with Durant, Knox, with Frank. Yeah.
Yeah, and Durant.
And yeah. I think listen, if Durant came to the Knicks, I'd start smacking 15-year-olds for him, man. Because you know Durant is always gonna roll up on these 15-year-olds who talking smack.
Word.
I'll smack him for him so you don't catch a charge, you don't go to jail. I'll do it for him.
Yo,
I'll delete all my old tweets and Instagram posts talking bad about him. I'll praise him all every day on the KOT show.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
Durant is the best.
Yo, matter of fact.
What would that starting five look like?
A beast.
Yeah.
Who would we possibly attract as point if we get KD?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay, go.
All right, I'm going. Okay, so I'll go into a bit of a detail about what the article is about because I put out 2 different scenarios.
Oh.
I feel like if Durant comes to the Knicks, there are many different possible starting lineups, but like the 2 types of players who I think would fill in that fits spot because I think for certain you would have KP, Durant, Knox,
Yeah.
and Frank. Right there you have.
Oh.
Right there you
Yeah.
have. Right there you have
Oh.
4 players.
Yeah, 4 players. The
7 foot,
wingspan.
7 foot wingspan and over. So
Yeah.
can you imagine the defense? It would be mad hard to score in the Knicks.
Yeah.
No, Enos?
He's on the bench.
Yeah.
And that's my guy.
Yeah, but
We
I
can't
mean,
shift. We can't shift positions. What does KD play?
See,
Well,
KD plays.
he can be shooting
shooting
guard,
guard,
small forward, power
Power
forward.
Yeah.
forward
So why would
Yeah.
I not still throw Enos in that and start all big?
I mean, we can do that
Yeah,
sometimes, so
yeah.
we can mix that in there. But
But
he's
I-
talking about the wingspan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
I mean, KD's not feeling your idea, Ryan.
yeah.
It doesn't include. It does not include Enos.
All right. All right.
Cantor is not included in it.
No.
And I'm not liking how it sounds.
Hey, I'm good.
Okay, just a reminder before you leave, don't forget to turn off that light.
Yes.
Yes,
Outside.
yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That was Edson's mom for YouTube. Hi.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know who's who anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on
That's
camera.
all right.
Oh, camera.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness.
Put Enos in the lineup. Put Enos in the lineup. Put Enos in the lineup.
So Frank at guard, Enos at center? We gotta wait to see what Frank does.
Yeah.
I'm a believer in Frank, but
I'm a believer in Frank,
we'll
too.
get there. We'll get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We'll get
All right.
there.
All
We'll
right.
get
So
there.
I'll just finish my whole thought right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my thought is that 5th spot in the starting lineup is going to depend on how Fizdale views Frank. If Fizdale feels like Frank may need help in the backcourt, I could see a point guard, natural point, filling in that 5th role, where that's when a Kyrie Irving might come in, maybe Kemba Walker, who's also a free agent, or maybe the Knicks might. If they decide to not trade away players and open up cap space for another max player, then, you got Trey Burke who can fill in that role as well.
This is true.
But now, if, say, for example, Frank grows a lot and Fizdale believes Frank is good in the backcourt, with running the offense and stuff, controlling the pace and all that, I feel like he'll fill in that 5th spot with a 3-and-D type of player where Chris Middleton from the Bucks is going to be available, and I think that he would slide in pretty well there. Or it's a pipe dream, Klay Thompson.
Yeah,
But
Klay ain't leaving.
but he ain't
Klay-
Nah,
leaving.
Clay's
Klay
leaving.
leaving
Clay's
with
leaving.
KD is impossible, bro.
Yeah,
That
I've
guy's
seen-
not leaving.
Looky here, we've seen some stranger things happen in the NBA.
Nah.
Yes. If
That-
anybody
no.
would have ever told you that you would see Rondo and LeBron and
Lance to make him
and
dance.
Lance on the same team, bruh.
That's because they didn't want them. The season before. Well, maybe the Pelicans wanted Rondo.
The Pelicans wanted Rondo.
Yeah.
Lance was a regular
Cavs
guy.
wanted LeBron.
Yeah, the Cavs wanted LeBron.
No, we would have never seen. We
The-
would have never thought we would have seen any of those
The
players.
Splash Brothers, though, they're like
Nah.
damn near
And
brothers in real life.
even back when the decision was made, and we never thought we'd see LeBron in Miami, or even when LeBron got D Wade to leave Miami and come to the Cavs.
You're making very good points, Kathy.
Come on. Nah, you gotta have some faith. As a Knicks fan, if you want this for us, you better believe. You better believe. You better believe. You better believe in one of these scenarios. You better believe it can happen to us.
I'll say this though. If the Knicks somehow pull off KD and Klay Thompson and come to New York, we are winning the championship. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. We winning the championship,
Yeah,
yo.
man.
Keep that same energy. Throw that into 2019,
We
2020.
definitely would, but that's not yo.
It could happen.
I
Nah, Jay. No, you know what it is? The way Fitzdale and these other and the Office are blending and they're all on the same page. I fully have a lot more. Like we believed in. I don't want to call his name,
Yeah,
but
let's not call his name.
we believed in him when he came and he showed us nothing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of hope right now with this front office, the way they back Fizdale and the way the team and the players believe in him. I believe
Yeah.
they can do some great stuff for us.
Yo, I'm right there with you. I believe in a lot of things.
And
I
leave
believe
your
in
doubt out. Take the doubt out your voice.
My doubt.
Nah, son, quiet.
Collective doubt.
Quiet that doubt.
My doubt is in other places though. Like, if you one of the reasons why people start to believe that KD is actually leaving is the difference between this year and last year, right? Last year, there's like, yo, KD, you leaving? Or you gonna stay with you? Oh, I'm resigning with the Warriors.
Of course.
He made it very clear
He can get 2 rings.
that he was going to sign, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna come get these 2 rings. Go
Right.
for a third. After you get 3 from the same team, what you need to be there for?
But this season, Steph was like, I'm staying.
Of course. He's
Yeah,
retired.
Didn't even blink.
He's retiring.
Didn't even think. Clay was like, I'm staying.
That's fine.
Not even blink. That's why I say he's not gonna come.
It's a long season. It's a long season.
KD though, he was all wishy-washy with it. That's why people
Cause
started believing.
after they get this 3rd ring, why do you need to be there anymore?
His legacy is still trash if he wins the 3rd ring.
It's like I still gotta play in this league. I might as well go after something else.
His legacy is trash if he won. Those 3 rings, I feel like he didn't win anything in my mind.
That's why you gotta come to New York.
Exactly.
And bring Clay with you. Clay's gonna be terribly defeated. He's gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna get no respect.
Oh my god. I don't think it's happening. I love the enthusiasm though.
Oh, I'm keeping the same energy. Don't worry. I got it for you, man.
I believe in it. I believe in Clay. I believe
Even if we don't get Clay, but we get KD, like I told you, I'll co-sign it.
Yeah.
KD and Kemba.
And you know something? I had doubt about it too because I was like, I can't see Clay really leaving Golden State. But Kathy convinced me. I'm erasing the doubt. We gonna speak it into existence.
That's right.
We gonna speak it into existence. Yeah.
Yo, Jay, it can happen.
Nah, man.
I need you to have a little bit more faith.
I
need you to get some more faith. On this Sunday, on this good Sunday, I need you to find your faith, my
Sunday's
brother.
almost over.
And so is your faith. It is leaving too.
Oh man, I believe that
you know.
something is going to happen good with the Knicks.
It has to.
You see the culture change, right?
Yes.
You see Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing's giving speeches.
Yo,
Yes.
To the young ones.
The God.
Yes.
The guard.
The
Patrick
God.
Ewing, no, the real. I love Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, but
This
the
is not
real
disrespect.
the real God is Walt Clyde
The real
Frazier.
God is Walt Clyde Frazier.
Yeah, he's the real God.
He got a ring.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I believe.
Wait. Not just one ring, guy. 2 rings.
Touche.
He got the last one.
Exactly.
Baby God.
Baby God.
Yeah, baby God. Yeah.
Baby God. Baby God, Patrick.
I believe. I see the culture change.
Bruh, it's changing,
see
man.
the
The
progress.
spirit is different in New York.
Yeah.
We won 3 preseason games. We gotta brag about it now before.
Yo, we got the
Nobody knows what tomorrow's gonna look like. So before anything happens, let's fully brag on the fact that this team has 3.
Oh, we got the preseason championship in the back.
Word.
That's a fact. For those who don't know, we are recording on a Sunday right now.
Yep.
Yes.
Next game is on Monday.
Yep.
So just for some context.
Yep.
Preseason championship is on the way. Once we win that game tomorrow.
So whatever
Exactly.
happens, yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you though. I have faith.
Yes.
Have faith.
I have faith. Not in Clay though.
That's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
Me and Kathy will speak it into existence for you.
Facts.
Yo, Edson, I never thought I need you here backing me up on this one. The Scorpio Leo thing is like everything is topsy-turvy. Season 3. I'm making fun of Ryan.
Switch.
Ryan and Kathy are best friends.
Switch.
Everything is upside down.
We need you, Edson. We need you.
Yes.
Everything's 3. We're in the upside down right
Exactly. We need Edson to make it 3-1 right now.
Edson, when you hear this and you're editing this, come on, man. I need you. All right. Oh, man. That was funnier than I thought it was going to be.
So we'll wait and see what happens.
We'll wait. Oh, man. So, speaking of the culture change, I kind of touched on this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The God. Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
Talking to our troops before the preseason.
Our Jamaican brethren.
Yes.
Yes.
Bullet.
Gunshots right here. Gunshots.
Jamaican.
Also, the super duper God, Walt Clyde Frazier,
Yes.
came to the practice,
Suited and booted.
the Knicks practice, and talked to our guys and talked to our guards. How do you guys feel about that, man?
I think it's necessary.
I think so too.
I think it's so necessary. I'm trying to figure out why he who shall not be named didn't think of all of this. Like,
Name him, damn it. Say it. Say his name, damn it. Hashtag say his
like
name.
Fitzdale came in with the like with all the stuff, all the simple things that just make sense. And it's just like, bruh, we fought for 2 years to do just the simple things that make sense. Why didn't you think of this?
Yes. Why? Like
They were too busy bringing Sprewell to sit front court.
Yeah.
And all these other people to pretend.
I'm gonna say that Phil Jackson. Why did Phil Jackson not bring him in?
Bruh.
Why? Why, bro?
It's not just Phil Jackson though. Jeff
Everybody.
Hornacek.
Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, because he was the coach.
He definitely shall not be named.
I'm gonna say this because Walt Clyde Frazier came in. Walt Clyde Frazier said himself, he was like, "Yo, Walt and Phil played together.
Yeah.
They were boys.
Yep.
Phil didn't think, yo, bring Walt in.
Walt's there every night.
He was there every night.
I know.
Watching games.
Every game, yo.
All he had to do was
Every
go down the
game.
stairs. That's it.
Like, yo, Walt, see you at practice on Tuesday? All right, say no more. Like, that's it.
Yeah, so we gotta clap it up for Fizz, man.
Yo,
'Cause
clap it
Fizz-
up.
Yes.
Fizz, man. Yo, Fizz is not a New Yorker, but he
gets
feels
it.
Like, he feels like,
Yeah.
You know what? He probably rode the train. That's what it is.
You're right. He was with the train. He was on the train with Enos.
Yeah, he rode the train.
Word.
That makes a difference. Like, as soon as you ride the train on New York, you're a New Yorker. That's it.
For sure, man.
Like,
Yo.
bro.
Like he gets the culture. I don't understand how coaches who were here before that didn't think to do the same thing.
I don't understand it.
And Walt Clyde Frazier of all police, I know all y'all listen to Frazier, and he always seems like he's dropping gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on air about what the Cards should do. See your ball. See the man. Like and Frank should be more aggressive. Like, and he even Frazier said himself today that he sees himself in Frank.
Yeah.
And that he's looking forward to talking to him more. So
Yeah, because I think well, not the exact words, but he said something along the lines of like he remembers when he was when he first came to the NBA, he was known for his defense, just like Frank, and that he was also shy at first, just like Frank. So he feels like he can relate to Frank on that level.
yeah, man, I think Walt Frazier can get Frank in his bag finally. I think he can help him along with Fizz.
That makes me fully excited for what the rest of this year looks like for him. And reminds me of that Frank is your sleeper pick, right?
Frank is his sleeper pick.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Like
I'm fully excited for
I'm
what
very
Frank's gonna
excited.
look like.
Frank, I
Because
think-
he looked good for these preseason games too.
Frank, yo, people are hating on Frank in the Twitter and YouTube land. There's like there's like a war on the Frank.
I don't
conversation.
know.
Yeah.
Frank is looking good. I'm not gonna lie. Frank to me looks good for this preseason games. Like, I'm fully excited for what the rest of this season is gonna like. His confidence can only go up from here.
Yeah.
Like,
And I feel like he had 2 good games. One was like, but you saw the growth coming.
Yeah.
You see it.
which is expected. I mean, because Knox had like 2 good games in that home.
that
home
one
game
bad
was-
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
one good, but
It's coming. It's coming. You
Most
know what?
definitely.
Dang, should we start talking about the games now?
I mean,
Well, I do have one more thing to add before you go to the
Go ahead.
games.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like this is why I love Steve Mills, Scott Perry, Dave Fizdale, the whole crew that's running the Knicks right now. Because I feel like these are comic basis sense things. You go around the league, even in different sports, organizations keep their old players around.
yeah.
It's something that I think is basic common sense.
Yes.
And the fact that you know, I don't even want to call his name, was here before Scott Perry and couldn't even think of this. Like, to me, it's just baffling to me. It's like, this is basic common sense thing.
Yeah, because he's out here bullying our vets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I mean, yo, Fizz, man, Fizz, he's just connected, man. He had the wherewithal to bring those people in, and I heard he's also gonna bring. I think he said he's gonna bring Willis Reed.
Oh, okay.
So Fizz knows, Fizz.
Keep that same energy,
Fizz.
Fizz. Keep
Yeah.
it up. Keep it
Yo,
up, yo.
Fizz.
Season gonna be mad
Yo,
long.
Fizz, I love what you're doing, Fizz.
Yeah.
I need you.
In general.
Yo,
Jesus.
yes, in general.
In general, just because I thought about just the rotations too. I mean, before we even get into the game, just rotations that he did. Oh, come on, Fizz, keep going.
Fizz, you seem to be like the guy to like, build, bridge the gap and bring people together. Like you Gandhi, you know what I'm saying? You the new Gandhi. I know Kanye West was coming out with some album. He was gonna be like Yandi or something. No,
Yeah, he's the middle child in the family.
No, I think it's Fizz. So because Fizz might be Gandhi, I need you to broker this deal between Oak and Dolan, man. I need that to happen,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, we gotta see peace.
I need that to happen, man. You bringing people back here to the Garden. If you can, Fizz, if you could bring Dolan and Oak together and really mend this, because everybody wants Oak in the Garden.
Yup.
Everybody wants it. That's the final piece. The final piece to really feel good about this place is having Oak in the Garden.
Exactly.
And I think everybody in the NBA would take notice of that and be like, all right, you know what?
Respect that, man.
I think LeBron might even shake.
Yeah.
I think LeBron
He might lay off our necks.
Yeah. He might even lay off.
Yeah.
So I know this seems like an impossible task, but I believe in miracles. I don't believe in
You don't believe it? Yeah. Say there's levels. That's it's a level 4 miracle. Level 5.
The Oak is a 3.5 strong though.
Yeah.
3.25.
3.5, 4.
Yeah, that's a strong one because Oak seemed like you don't like that dude at all.
Nah.
But
Oak wants to smoke. He wants to smoke.
But Oak, man, no one smoke, man. Let's cool
Yeah.
that, man.
Facts.
Yes.
It'll be cool to have you and Ewing talk to.
Woo!
That'd be so dope.
Yo, bro.
For real.
That'd be so dope.
We might as well throw in Starks too.
Yeah, Starks too, man. Oh man. Speaking of, we're gonna have a guest coming soon. I don't want to say who.
Fingers crossed, prayers
Oh,
up.
yes.
But we'll I'm gonna just say, but just pray. I think it's gonna happen though. We'll have a treat for your Knicks fans. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it like that. Whew. All right. You know what? We got all the good vibes going. We talked about the preseason shit. Let's talk about some of these games right now.
Yes. I'm gonna come through with the stats and the facts right quick.
Stats and the facts.
So the first preseason game was the Knicks against the Wizards.
Yes, sir.
The Knicks won in overtime, 124-121.
Yeah, clap it up.
Yes. The leading scorer is Damian Dotson with 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 of 9 shooting from the field.
Free dot, damn it. Free dot.
Yes, and a key stat, 12 of those 14 points were scored in overtime.
Oh, that's right. And who was killing in overtime? Free dot.
Yeah,
That's right.
We also had Kevin Knox with a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds.
Hey.
That boy grew.
Yes. We also had Alonzo Trier with 13 points.
Word.
We had Lance Make 'em Dance.
Hey.
Lance Thomas, 12 points.
Y'all slept on my guy, man. Y'all slept on my guy. Are we bringing out the we dusting off apology letter from season 1?
Right now.
Yet? Okay.
Right now,
okay.
Lance Thomas is on my good side.
All right. I'll take that. I'll take that.
And we had Tim Hardaway Jr. with 11 points, 1 of 6 shooting from 3-point range. Yeah.
Okay. Kathy, how you feel about that? Silence. Okay. Kathy's getting a reputation out in these streets. I was on post game live. Yo, listen, Kathy. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I do a live retake of the games after the games on our YouTube channel, thenickoftimeshow.com/YouTube. I mean, youtube.com/nickoftimeshow with my guy CP. And I'm talking about a game live, and one of the guys who follows us was like, yo, Cappy's a savage, man. Yo, Cappy went in. Cappy is harsh.
The energy has always been the same.
I was like, oh, welcome to our world.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you've touched the people, Cappy, last episode.
Bruh, like I said, the energy gets kept all the way. It's all the way the same. Like, we're gonna wait for the bruh pick. For what's the dude from the Nets who said that he can't be guarded?
Oh yeah.
And then,
Wait. Let's. Oh wait. Should we say his name now or should we wait?
No, we don't wait.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait.
all I'm
right.
saying is, same energy will be kept all season long. All season long.
Okay. All right. Any more? Oh, sorry. All right, we're back. Any more stats?
I only got the player stats.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you got any like team stats or game stats, you can go along.
Okay, no, I was gonna get into the details of the game. That's all. Okay, so since you're done with the stats, the interesting thing about the game was the lineups, right? Because the whole talk before the season started was, what's the starting 5? What's the starting 5? And the starting 5 ends up being Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr., Knox, Lance Thomas, and Cantor. How do you guys feel about the starting 5?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. The Lance thing didn't bother you.
It did. But I mean, their seniority. So.
And how about you? I
Can
know
we
you
do
thought
it?
about Lance. I know. I thought Lance was going to start until I saw the open practice. Then I thought, you know what, Mario might start.
Yeah. I didn't think too badly of the lineup because I did think that because when I made my prediction on the starting five in the previous episode, I did think Lance Thomas would start.
Right.
So I wasn't really too surprised about that. The only difference was that like I thought maybe even though it's justified with Burke starting because I think my prediction was I think Frank instead of Burke.
Right.
But I have no problem with Burke starting either because he showed last season that he deserves it.
Right.
So I have no issues with the starting lineup.
Cool. And at the two, everybody's cool with Tim Hardaway Jr. starting.
No, but I mean, we couldn't do nothing about it. Like, what are we gonna
Everybody
do?
kind of saw that coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the money man, so it's like, and then again, it's like when he's actually playing well, he plays well. So you know you.
And when he doesn't, what do we say? Go check.
Yeah.
Forget your check, man. Get on the bench
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
and earn your minutes. That's.
I was thinking Dotson should start. I know. I'll start by saying I knew in my heart that was the longest of long shots.
Yeah.
Even as good as he played in the open practice, I knew that was gonna happen. But yeah, I at least thought he was gonna get some more minutes than what's happening right now. I'll say that. But the starting five, I feel like it was okay. People aren't in full season form yet. I feel like Burke, to me, even though he didn't necessarily have a great preseason in general, I feel like he's still the best point guard. And I think when you watch the games, you see why. Like he still can. I feel like he still runs the offense better than everybody.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He doesn't do crazy stuff that makes you pull your hair out like Moutier does.
Oh boy.
And he's a more aggressive in point guard spots. I'll say that, point guard spots. Because Frank has been more aggressive this season, preseason, but he hasn't been aggressive in point guard spots in my mind. Like top of the key type of areas.
Yeah.
So to me, Trey Burke had pretty good pick and roll chemistry with Cantor, and that seemed like it worked out with him. So I liked what I saw with that. Cantor seemed like he's in mid-season form already.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
bullying
yeah.
everybody.
Most definitely.
Yeah, especially in the other two preseason games he talked about. But I liked, for the most part, the intensity I saw from the first unit, and in general from a whole squad on the defensive end.
Yeah.
That second unit though, okay, so the second unit was like ended up being Moutier, Frank, Mario, Mitch, and surpriser Trier. First guard off the bench.
Edson.
Trier, yeah, Edson's Edson's looking like a prophet right now. He might have picked the right one, man.
Yeah, he got the win for this season.
Yeah, matter of fact, before you get into that, because this was from my other article when I did a recap of the game. Your second unit is definitely right, but I gotta shout out this second unit because the only difference is that I think instead of Trier in the lineup.
Oh yeah, I was definitely getting to that. Yes.
Yeah. That second unit that started at
The
third
14-0,
quarter.
the 14-0 run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Frank Ntilikina, Kevin Knox, Mario Zanja, Emmanuel Moutier,
Right.
and Mitchell Robinson. Like they came out the gates playing defense. The Wizards could not buy a basket.
Smacked them in the mouth. Offense and defense. And who messed up the chemistry on that one? Moutier.
Yeah.
Bro, I was thinking about that nickname y'all gave him that I was refused to say. I was like, yo, man.
Moutier. Yo, they are really trying to buy that man a lifeline. Like,
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, I'm jumping all the topics today.
Don't go there.
I'm
We
jumping
gonna
all
go there.
the topics.
Don't go
man.
there. We going to go.
They are
We going
buying
there.
Moutier. They are buying you all
We are
the
going
lifelines. They phoning you friends. They are.
We are definitely getting to that.
Yeah.
Definitely get to that. But before we even get to that, all I wanted to say was it was interesting to me that Trier was getting minutes before people who were been in there before him, like the Dotsons and
He came out the gate though.
Yeah, and Dotson's been playing well in that open. He played well in the overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played well in preseason games. So do you feel like Dotson should get? I know it's gonna be hard to get everybody minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like Dotson should get minutes.
Whose minutes should he get?
Yeah. Hey, who?
I know whose minutes he should
Moutier.
get. Hey!
Moutier gotta go.
I mean, at this moment, I don't even know if Moody is in the top 10
No.
in the rotation. To be honest
Nah,
with you, at
man.
this moment,
I'm pushing him to the G League. I'm sorry. I'm taking that contract.
I'm third string G leaguer, man. That's what I'm saying right now, bro.
I'm pushing you. I'm
Third string G leaguer.
like you need a little bit more development. There's
Yo,
no way.
the Knicks signed like 37 guards or like
Yeah.
37 people
Yeah.
that they sent to the G League. I think all of them deserve time over Moody.
Damn.
Yo, he was really been bad, man.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think because I came out on live YouTube on camera and said Moody looked good,
Yeah, you did.
and I'm just like, damn, son.
let the record show.
Maybe he only looks good in practice.
And
He must really look. Whatever he is doing in practice, Fitz is like trusting that this man is going to be better during the
that's
game.
the thing, man.
Bruh.
That's the conclusion I've come to. The conclusion
can't-
I've come to was he's a practice guy.
Yo, he can't translate. That's fine, but then give him one of those staff uniforms and trade in his team uniform. Because we can definitely use him at practice to help the players become better because you're not doing anything during the games.
Yeah,
Like
you don't-
you got to figure a way to translate that into the games.
You know, matter of fact, I wish basketball had something like the NFL, like when they have a practice squad. Like Moody should be on the practice squad.
Practice squad. He is the Knicks practice squad.
Oh my god.
Because you're not doing it in the games. Like, bruh. Literally, he is my bruh pig.
Man.
Yo, Kathy just sold the whole show in 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Yo,
Couldn't wait, man.
Kathy said Moodier's whole life is a bro pick right now, yo.
To be real, that was my brunch, man. That's the community bro for this, man. I was going there too, man, but whatever. Everybody knew where it was going. Man.
But they got-
Can you look up Moodier's stats for that game?
Oh yeah, we can most definitely do that. Okay.
You know what? While you looking at it, I'll talk about
Yeah.
how Luke Cornett
Cause you know
didn't
what?
get no burn either. Oh wait,
Luke didn't get no burn, and Lance didn't really score for that first game. But at least I kept hearing like he was plus 13 or something like that.
Lance went off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance went off.
Or was it the second game?
It was the second game.
It was the second game.
It was
All
the
right,
second game.
let me fall back.
Oh,
Yes.
let's look at the Moutier.
Moutier stats. 4 points off of 1 of 6 shooting from the field.
Jesus.
3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 personal fouls.
All right. You know what? I'm going to be.
He got a triple single.
I'm going to accentuate the positive.
Oh, accentuate.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. 'Cause that's exactly why we're here. Because everybody's putting way too much faith in what he can do, and then when you give him the opportunity to do something, he doesn't show and prove. Stop.
I have to be the anti-captain.
Nah, bro.
I have to.
Nah, bro.
I have to be.
Because he is taking up a good spot on the team, and I will not have it. I will not have it. I have watched from the bleachers.
Let me be positive, damn it.
No. I get my M'Baku on. I will not have it.
You're not barking me like a M'Baku. You're not barking on me, Kathy.
I will not have it.
You are not welcome to heal.
Oh, so I guess this is challenge day.
Oh my gosh.
Challenge.
It's challenge day.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my God, Black
We
Panther.
challenging Moutier's spot, yo. Come
won't
on,
say this.
Dotson. Come on, somebody better step up, bro.
He had a oop pick. He had a oop pick today. He had a oop pick that game.
Wait, who had the hoop pick?
Yeah, he had a nice. I mean, he had some
Moody
assists.
had a oop pick. He had 5 assists.
Yeah.
He pushed the ball well that game.
Yeah.
And he had 5 assists.
But how much did he score?
He couldn't shoot, and he still looked clumsy once he got inside. He still was tripping over his foot.
Every single game.
He still can't finish.
Every single game.
But he pushed the pace.
Ooh.
I'm shooting you some bad, Moody. I'm trying. I'm trying out here in the streets. And I know I'm gonna catch flack on. I know I'm gonna catch flack on YouTube. I know it.
This is the second time, Ryan. Let's duly noted that.
I'm trying to bring balance to this podcast, to the show,
is the
man.
second time that he has put this battery in this man's back, and this
Oh,
man
yo, I'm not even
died.
playing. Yo, you see?
You put the whole battery. You put a whole.
Yo, the narrative of Kathy is saying, yo. I said
The whole
45
double A.
I said 45 negative things about Moody, and I said 1 positive.
I mean,
One.
Nah,
I
he needs
mean,
the truth.
One.
He
That
needs
is the truth. The truth is he had 5 assists, and he celebrated Mitchell Robinson.
So we
for a
celebrating
nice-
5 assists?
for his night. I'm celebrating the good, and I'm going to talk about the bad too.
Alright.
It's a balance.
You're Ryan. Tag,
I'm on my Libra stuff.
Ryan, I'm tagging you
I
in.
mean, Libra.
Tagging you in, Ryan.
I mean, at this moment, I think this man deserves no type of positive praise. let him hear the negativity, and hopefully it'll finally seep through his
He's
mind.
hearing negativity. You know it.
Yeah, it'll finally seep through his mind, and he'll have an epiphany one day, and he'll be like, you know what? Now all of a sudden I want to play better.
I can't wait to get this other topic. Man, I can't wait. We can't wait to get to the other topic. Oh, man. Okay. So, Vonleh, what was Vonleh's stats?
Woo!
Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
yes.
Vonleh.
Let's switch topics. Bruh.
Okay, Vonleh's
Stop
stats
talking about-
for the Wizards game?
Yes, for the Wizards game.
He had
Stop talking about that other
8
man.
points, 5 rebounds, but I did like what I saw from him though
Yes.
in the short amount of minutes he played.
Yes, 8 points, 5 rebounds. I feel like he was slightly erratic, but not too bad that
Mm-hmm.
game. But I like that we have a guy who's a bruiser on the squad.
Yo.
He's as big as Enos.
Mm-hmm.
He can probably handle some of these bigger guys because we have we have
Yes, he
stringies on
can.
the squad.
Mm-hmm.
They're long
Yes,
and
he
athletic,
can.
but we have sometimes you need somebody to punch somebody in the mouth.
Yeah.
And we have Enos for that, and now we have Vonleh.
Yes.
But the cool thing about Vonleh is he's more mobile than Enos.
Yes, he is.
yes. He should have probably been a sleeper pick too.
But he's on a partial contract too. That's the other
For
thing.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that later too.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, it seemed like there's a battle going on for those leftover minutes because Mitch Robinson played well too. Oh, we gotta talk about Mitch.
Money making Mitch.
We gotta talk about Mitch. Mitch is
Little goon, little baby goon.
Yeah, baby goon.
Yeah. He had 6 points and 7 rebounds.
More point.
Yeah.
Let me stop. Yep.
Mitch,
6 points, 7 rebounds.
you saw
Yeah.
some things from Mitch, right?
How
Mitch,
many minutes?
He played let me see, 16 minutes.
How many Moutier minutes?
Moutier played 16 minutes. Same amount of minutes.
See, Mitch probably got in foul trouble. I'm guessing.
Of course he did. Of course he
Mitch-
did. Yes,
I mean,
he did.
Well, he had 3 personal fouls. Not too bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Mitch, here's the thing with Mitch.
Yeah, co-sign this.
What?
Continue.
No, Mitch, like I said last week, has a lot of potential. I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do, like being next to KP and things of that nature. I love his activity level, but he still has to brush up on certain things. But it's gonna come in time.
Yeah.
Like he still can't set a pick worth a damn. Right? He can't.
Him and Mario.
Yeah, Mario is something special too. Mario had a rough game. But I'm gonna talk about Mitch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch can't set a pick worth a damn, right? And sometimes he makes little mistakes. But I still love that he hustles and his athleticism makes up for a lot of mistakes. That
His
he makes.
attitude too.
Yes.
His attitude
And
too.
his attitude. I loved how
He was
stepped
going,
up
Yeah.
against that wayward twin.
Markeith Morris.
Yeah, man. Whose man's is that, man?
But what I'm saying is, Moutier scored 4 points. Yeah, we going back there. We going back there.
Oh,
Robinson
man.
scored 6. Played
Yes.
the same amount of minutes.
He scored 6.
Moutier has more quote unquote experience.
Word. I feel like Martinson. I feel like Robinson scored 10 because he got the Morris twins ejected. My Morris was all tight.
But Moutier ain't even doing that. He ain't doing that much. Like you're commending him for 5 assists. He should have 10. Like you should be passing. You're not shooting. You're not shooting well. You should be passing every time. Then you know what I'm saying? Like do something else. But you know what? Let me chill.
Yo, I
Activate
think-
my chill button. Let me
I
activate my chill button.
think at this moment Tim Hardaway Jr. is glad Emmanuel Moutier is on the squad right now, yo.
Take the heat off.
Yo.
She forgot he was on the team.
Word.
Cause he's been decent. He's been fairly
No,
decent.
Tim Hardaway's been bad the first 2 preseason games.
Yeah.
He's been pretty bad.
So I said he's been decent.
The last
Because-
game he did decent.
Yeah, he's decent.
Last
He's decent.
But
He's consistently decent.
yeah.
Consistently decent.
Oh, man.
Because
Yeah.
his preseason these preseason games didn't look like the summer. So I mean,
I wouldn't say all that either.
All right. Well,
I mean, the last game,
but you have to give
the
it.
last game, yes.
Yeah,
The
last game.
versus the
Yeah, what,
Pelicans.
21 points?
Yeah. First 2 games, fans come in just get at his ass.
I mean, they should have.
Yeah, they was getting.
They should have.
Oh, live YouTube, fans getting at him.
Bruh.
Trust me.
They should have. He deserves it. What about Moutier? No, same energy. Okay.
Oh no, Moutier, fans getting at Moutier
Okay. Just,
on YouTube. It was
as they should.
frying him.
As they should.
Frying him.
As they should.
Trust me, and the panel. Trust me. But yeah, it seems like I'll just end off by saying that Moutier didn't do so good. The defense looked like, in general, I love the defensive intensity that Fizz brings to the team. The Knicks had a fitness test that they had to pass, and it's clear that they all passed fitness tests because they were.
He lost
pushed
10,
the pace.
Yeah, he lost. Moutier lost 10 pounds. So
15 pounds.
15.
Give that man his 5 pounds, Kathy.
You right. For all that, he lost 20, man. It's 5 points he's not making. He can
Oh man, I'm trying.
He can take it.
I'm trying. Move. I'm trying.
He can take it in pounds.
Oh, man,
I'll give
bad
it to
for
him.
you.
I'll
Oh,
give it to
man.
him.
All I'm trying to say is, they have to take away from me. Jeez, Kathy. Take away from me is the pace.
Yeah.
Trier's coming out looking like a star.
Yes.
I like what Mitch is doing. I like the pace that people are setting, and it's interesting to see what players getting left out of rotation. It feels like Luke Cornett is on the bubble.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because he came in with third string with Dotson. It seems like Von Lay might be also on the bubble.
I hope not. I like Von Lay.
Yeah, I do have a question though.
Who? What?
We're gonna send Isaiah Hicks to the G League, right?
Yes, quickly.
I'm just saying.
But even Isaiah Hicks looks a little better, man. Isaiah Hicks looks quicker. He looks bigger. He looks stronger. Yeah. Like I can see he's on a 2-way contract right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely see him put him on a G League though, just because of what we need and what we have. But
We don't need
he
him.
actually is growing on me right now, man.
Yeah, but not to play with us.
Yeah, G League.
Like roles him in the future.
Yeah, that's cute, Jay.
I'm just saying, man.
He's not playing with us, yo.
I'm just saying, when we talk about the next pieces again.
Bruh, we got too many people.
No, we have too many people, which is why, yes.
Yeah,
G
so stop
League.
giving that man this pass.
No, I'm being real. He's playing high. He looks quicker. He lost weight. He's playing high.
G League.
Yeah,
It's still G League. He's playing high.
Yeah,
He's
yo,
playing high, damn
yo,
it.
go to the G League, my guy.
Yeah.
He's playing high.
Yo, go downstairs.
Oh man.
Oh man, you see what's happening right now? I have to play devil's advocate. I have to. It's like the energy is so right now. I have to shift it left a little bit just to bring balance to the show, man. Jeez, man. Woo. Oh my god. Oh man. So this is the second preseason game, right? We can talk about the Nets now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, let's talk about the Nets.
The stats and the facts.
Woo!
Oh man.
The Knicks won 107-102.
Yeah.
There were 2 players who had major games. We're gonna start with first, Alonzo Trier.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
25 points off of 8 of 12 shooting from the field. 4
Yeah,
rebounds.
Give that man his flowers.
Trier.
Yes.
Trier's the truth.
That's his nickname now?
I was saying Trier the truth. You saying Trey the truth?
Trey.
There's already another Trey here.
No. Trier the truth.
Trier the truth. You do that.
Yes. And the second guy, Enes Kanter, bully ball. Bully. 22 points and 20 rebounds. Enes Kanter, this is just the preseason, my guy. Damn.
Yeah, save that energy.
Yeah.
Save that
Save
energy, man.
that.
He just came back with a 6-pack.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah.
He came
he's
back to
ripped.
play, man. He
I'm
came
ready.
back to play.
I'm ready.
Yes, and I mean they were the only 2 in double figures. Everybody else had pretty average games for the most part.
Yeah.
No double figure Tim.
Okay, we're gonna get to Tim Hardaway Jr. right quick.
Oh boy, there you go. You gotta break Moutier.
9 points off of 3 of 11 shooting from the
9
field
points.
and 2 rebounds. Matter of fact, let's go to Moutier right quick too.
Yo, line them up, Ryan. Line them
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Line them
In
up.
15 minutes, 2 points off of 1 of 5 shooting, 3 rebounds and 1 assist.
I mean,
No, well, before you say anything, Jay,
I can't
Kathy,
shoot him any bail in this game.
Kathy-
He ain't do anything right.
Kathy, what are your thoughts on Moutier's performance in the Nets game?
What I want to say. not gonna be nice. Like, it's not gonna be nice. I'm sorry, Jay. I don't know how to politely criticize this man. Like,
Use your words.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
I don't like him. Like, I can't. Like,
Here's the thing. I agree with you. I don't like him either.
he's frustrating me.
I'm
You know what? You know which game I did. And again, I'm jumping, so I cannot properly criticize him for this Nets game. I will wait and take this pass and talk about him for the Pelicans game.
Okay.
I'll wait. I will talk about on this Nets game.
Yeah, I don't got nothing nice.
It's more the same to me. To me, the first game with the Wizards, at least he kind of pushed the pace and got 5 assists. This game with the Nets, it was bad. It was really bad. There was really no redeeming quality that Moutier did in this game. He looked really bad. Yeah. And there was this time, there was like a play where he just seemed like he got out the way of the defense and then fouled him and then looked at the ref like, what are you doing? Like, why did you call? Like, yo, it was bad.
You know what? I mean, we did mention that in stats. Hardaway was horrible too.
Hardaway
Yes, he was.
Hardaway was.
That's another thing.
trash,
Hardaway's
bruh.
shot selection was very erratic. I'm going to need Hardaway to kind of... He started doing this in the next game. Come in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, go... Like, I feel like at one point last season, he was like an elite finisher. He was covering around 48% when he go to the basket.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to start his game going to the basket
I
a
feel
lot
like
more.
both of them need to do that because Moutier can cut too.
No, Moutier needs to stay away from going to the basket. Moutier can't finish.
Moutier can't finish, but he can cut.
He can get to the basket,
He can
but he's
cut.
tripping
He
over
just
his
can't
foot every
finish.
time.
Yeah.
Now we switch roles.
But see, no. Yeah, but see, if he cuts, and there's going to be an open man that he can kick to.
That's what
I'm
he's doing,
okay
yes.
if he does that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Do that.
Driving kick.
Keep doing that.
So you
Keep
don't kick
doing
yourself
that.
in the foot
Yeah,
and
yeah.
goal.
Because
Yes.
he does. I don't want to say he does that well, but he does that okay.
He did that well in the third game.
Yeah.
We're
So-
getting ahead of ourselves again.
Yeah. But I don't got no good words for Hardaway. You know who I do have pleasant words for?
Yes, let's get some present times. Yes.
Frank. Frank
Yeah,
played
yes,
very well for
yes.
this
Can we
game.
get Frank's, because even though he didn't score, go to the stats, because even though he didn't do big points, he saw the growth.
Yes, he did.
Yes. Frank had 9 points off of 4 of 8 shooting from the field.
Yes, 4 of 8,
Yes.
50%.
2 rebounds, 1 assist, but we just gonna focus on the fact that my man was aggressive on
Yes,
the
he
offensive
was.
end.
Yes.
Yes, he was. And I like the way he was finding his shot, too. Like, he was definitely... I like the shots that he was taking.
Yes, I do too. Now, I still think there's another gear for Frank to go on as far as the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Like I said before, he is being more aggressive, but he's not aggressive to me in point guard spots.
No.
And when I say point guard spots, I mean like top of the key. When you bring the ball up, you just don't look to pass it off
Right.
and go. I feel like that's where a lot of the turnovers kind of happen because people don't expect you to do anything and they're just waiting for the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like he almost got a turnover doing that, but he needs to, try to create off the dribble from the top of the key sometimes. And then if it doesn't work, pass it.
Yeah.
Mix it up. But I do like that he took in some steps and being aggressive and he's trying out certain moves. He's trying out little spin moves here and there.
Oh, that was a nice...
Yeah.
That was a nice move.
Yeah, that was.
That was a nice
He's
move.
trying out little in and outs and fadeaways. I like the direction he's going.
Yes, yes. Also, I want to shout out Damian Dotson for that game because
My boy Dot, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Give my boy Dot some love, boy.
because the Nets were coming back late in the fourth, and Dotson
Yes,
held
they
them
did.
up with some big baskets. I
Yes.
think he had like 3 big baskets late to really
Yes.
push
Yeah.
the Knicks to the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really
think-
wanted to have Dot be my sleeper, but I'm very nervous about the minutes.
We can fix that.
We can in our minds. But we are not the coach.
But I feel like, and speaking of the coach, I feel like Fitz is making some great rotations. Like I feel like he is trying to figure it out. Like he's trying to give these players a little bit of the benefit of the doubt before he
Right.
automatically gives them the axe to be like, all right, you know what? Sorry, mood.
Yeah, he's jumping ahead.
Yeah, but-
don't elaborate. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
but
to
I
that.
feel like he's these rotations that he's picking and these all the playing time that he's giving these players, like he's trying to get a feel for everybody, and I like what he's doing. And I think it makes sense.
Right.
And to me it showed in the Nets game. The only sucky part was when we stopped playing defense, and then the Nets started to go on a little run, and then they started to outrun us, and then we started to buckle down back on defense, and then we could, you know.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that was a third string type of thing happening when it came back. But before I even get to the third string, I really want to talk about something big that happened in the game, right? This is, we didn't start off the game good, right?
Nah.
We didn't really move the ball well. It seemed like Trey was a little tentative to shoot the ball a lot of the times. It seems like Trey couldn't guard the guards. He was getting burnt a lot on all defensive end. So
it's understandable because I think the Nets have big guards. Like you got D'Angelo Russell's like 6'5", and then you got that man who's talking about that nobody can guard him. Like that dude's like 6'6". Yeah.
I didn't realize how big Dotson was.
Yeah, Dotson.
Yeah, he's like
big.
Yeah.
He came in this league.
Yeah. I didn't realize that till this game.
That's like
size wise.
That's my body goals. Like if I like hit the weights for real, like
you getting there, Jay?
I'm getting there. Thanks, cause I like how you lied to me. I haven't worked out. That's all right. That's love right there. That's family love.
Yeah. I'm like Slim Diesel. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet.
Is that like Slim Thick? Is that?
It's like something. It's the male version.
It's the male version. Oh man. All right. I love this podcast. I love this show. All right, but what I really was getting at was the whole. Because we started off down 15.
Yeah.
No ball movement, bad defense.
Yeah. Bad shooting.
Bad shooting. And then
Shout out your boy.
Alonzo Trier.
Bruh.
How did it Can we give some love to our front office?
Yeah, give that man his flowers.
Because our front office got Knox,
Yup.
Steele and Mitchell Robinson, and got Trier, who is unsigned and a threat to make our 15-man roster.
He said, I gotta eat.
It just baffles me because you look at Trier play, and he was a good player in college too. Because I remember him at Arizona. I'm like, how was this guy not drafted? Not even in the second round.
Yes, we was talking about him in our episode.
Yeah,
his stats was like ridiculous. 50% from the field, right? 38% from three. And he just didn't seem to miss 18 points a game.
Yeah.
Like what? He was like, yo.
He was aggressive.
He was a beast.
He was aggressive.
Even in high school, I posted something on the Good Time
Oh
show
yeah, I
in high
saw
school.
that.
He got kicked off the varsity team at 13. He was busting their ass.
Yeah.
He's high school varsity players, 14 busting their ass.
Wow.
Killing it. Brought the Knicks back down 15, scored 20 points in the second quarter. Killed it. Loved it.
Yep.
And we ended up winning that game because of that collective effort. And also Ron Baker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Ron Baker.
Ron.
Who's better, Baker or Moutier?
Baker.
I thought about that too. I was like,
Yeah.
Ron, welcome back.
Welcome back, Ron.
Welcome back, Ron.
So I got a question. Is it okay to call him El Presidente again?
You saw the way Vince was like, yeah, when he got him.
Yeah. You know, was a face mask holding him back?
Maybe.
I mean,
Mask.
the face. I mean, was it holding him back? Okay, he got a face mask when he got elbowed by and then
Anthony Davis, right?
And then
He wasn't the same.
he wasn't.
He wasn't the same.
You know what? He didn't do that well last year. I'm not.
No.
He didn't shoot well last year. The defense was always there, but he didn't shoot well last year. But he seems like his shot might be coming back this year.
He looked like Ron Baker of old.
Yeah. 3-and-D guy. If you can get that guy back, I'm with it.
Yep.
Word.
But
Also, I want to shout out the Knicks defense right quick that game.
yes.
And the Knicks held the Nets to under 40% shooting from the field.
Hey.
And under 20% from three-point range, which was an Achilles heel last season. Knicks could not guard the three.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They definitely guarded the three in this game, though.
Hey. Oh,
Exactly.
so we guarded.
And we guarded.
Yeah.
And
We-
who
so
else
we-
got guarded?
so-
Dinwiddie got
Oh,
guarded.
yeah.
So we guarded. So
Yeah.
somebody was guardable in this game.
Somebody
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
was guardable. Dinwiddie.
Okay.
He didn't meet Frank yet. That's what happened.
Bruh.
He didn't know Frank was on the
My
squad.
man was talking all these smoke. He talking mad spicy.
we the best team in New York and all we
Talking mad spicy.
Nah, it ain't
What?
Bleacher
no-
Report, I remember, I
Son.
still, to this day,
Oh, yeah.
Bleacher Report posted this man saying that he cannot be guarded in the league.
Mad spicy. You an unseasoned chicken.
Matter of
you
fact,
are not spicy.
as y'all talk about that, I'm gonna look up this dude's stats from last season.
Please.
So as y'all talk, I'm gonna look it up.
Oh my gosh.
Please, because he definitely got locked down
By Frank.
by Frank.
Being mad spicy, but
Yo.
he out here in the streets unseasoned chicken.
Unseasoned.
Talking about he mad spicy. Get out of here, bro.
Unseasoned. I was like, what happened, son? You mad quiet now.
Brooklyn Paint Jobs think they best team in the year. Get out of here, bro.
Okay, so let's see. What is this dude's career stats? Basketball Reference. Let's go. Let's visit.
That's enough facts.
So in the 2017-2018 season, Dinwiddie averaged 12.6 points a game,
Okay.
6.6 assists per game,
All right.
3.2 rebounds per game.
All right.
Oh, he had a pretty decent field goal percentage. Okay.
I mean, he balled out last year, except when he played for us.
Yeah.
We smacked. Yeah. I just keep remembering KP snatching the ball out of the air and then saving it.
Yeah.
That was like the best play of the last season.
Matter of fact.
They were 0-4 against us. Let's just say that.
Matter of fact.
We're trying to keep it that way.
Oh yeah, keeping that same energy this season.
Yeah.
You know what his field goal percentage was?
What?
38.7%.
Ooh. Bruh. Okay, that's called below average.
So I mean, this man walking around talking about nobody can guard him. I mean, dude, look at your field goal percentage. A lot of people can't guard you, my guy.
Oh my god.
Maybe he meant that nobody can guard him.
This
Like
season?
they don't need to guard him. Like,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
in the context, maybe that's what he meant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't need to guard me. I'm not doing nothing out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we took it the wrong way. Maybe he meant it in a different way. We took it a different, you know
what?
It's us. It's us. It's not him. It's definitely us.
You know what? It makes sense because if he had to worry about somebody in the backcourt, it's D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah,
It's not really Dinwiddie. You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about? So
It's us. It's us.
Yeah.
We misinterpreted.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
You're right.
You
You're right.
made that wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this show. Anyway. Oh man. So Trier. Damn, I did when conversation threw me all the way off. Threw off my whole segue. Anyway, back to the Knicks. So after Trier and Frank locked them down, gave the Nets that smacking, right? This is what's happening in the streets. Press conference was happening. Everybody was hyped. Everybody's hyped on Trier right now, and for good reason. He earned his spot. He got the buckets. He earned the buzz. Fizz, right now, came in and has a general rule for the team. That rule is you're passing the ball around. It's a free-flowing offense, as you can see. Pushing the ball makes and defense for pushing the ball. It doesn't matter. You're just pushing the ball straight up. Also, if you can't get things done in 1 second, you pass the ball. That's his rule. But he has made an exception for ISO Zoe, a.k.a. Alonzo Trier. Or Alonzo Trier, a.k.a. ISO Zoe, whatever you want to say. He said himself, do I want to get the exact quote? Or maybe I should paraphrase. He said himself that he's going to let him be who he is. He's going to let him ISO and be who he is. He's not going to overcoach the kid. He feels like he's smart enough to know that that's his skill, and he's going to let him be.
I like it. I co-sign.
You co-sign.
I co-sign.
So, yeah, I guess that's the question. Do you like it? Kathy says yes. Right?
I mean, I'm not a fan of isolation play, but watching him play, dude got a heavy bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude got moves. So I'm like,
The green light.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And
so
he can handle the ball. So, I mean,
that
I'm...
too.
And it's a weird handle, too. It's not
Yeah.
the smoothest handle.
Yeah.
What did Clyde say? Herky-jerky?
Yeah.
It's a herky-jerky.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going to
But it's a little controlled for something like something uncertain. It's extremely controlled for he controls it well.
Yeah, and like
Which is-
he pretty much gets anywhere he wants to on the court. So I
Yeah.
mean, it works.
Now, I remember once upon a time where we had an ISO scorer here. And people didn't like
Once upon a time, there was an
When-
ISO scorer.
this certain person ISO'd and held the ball. Now,
I think because he lacked the energy that TT.
TT.
That TT.
All right, yeah.
that TT gives us at the moment. Like, I think Melo didn't have that same energy. Like, Melo had old man ISO energy.
Old man ISO, yo.
Yeah, he had old man ISO energy.
Old man ISO energy.
Yeah,
Yo, how many phrases? Yo, we gotta have mad t-shirts after this. How many phrases are you coining? Old man ISO energy.
that's what he had. That's what he had. I'm gonna stand up and dribble. I'm gonna shake you a little. See if I could create
He was
something.
the best at it.
He was the best at
What's the
it.
difference? That's all. That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking the question.
TT got
what's,
a little
what's the
bit.
difference?
TT got a little bit more energy. He got a little bit more shake.
I think I know what it is, man.
And Trier is not a liability on defense too. That's the thing.
He's not. He got the chase down blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear when Frank was talking about that? There was like, so there was this little clip, and he was like, that's the one thing that when they were recruiting him that they saw, that they noticed about him.
Fizz.
Fizz. Yeah, that he chased down the ball, and it was similar to like a LeBron. Like, there's not that many people in the league that are running down. And he did it in the Nets game, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
did it in the
yeah,
Nets
he
game.
did it in the next game, and they called a goaltender. No,
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, it was clean.
It was definitely clean.
Yeah, and I mean that might be that. I guess that is the difference between him, that he gives that same energy on defense. Like, if you can play iso ball and still go run down and chase a man, you know, with an open layup, like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, here's the thing though. I feel like because we're in New York, and this is like the point guard
City.
capital, where we love the dribble, Rucker Park,
Yeah.
ankles, score on you and one, scream in your face type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's what New York is. Like, that's what we love.
Yeah.
I feel like because we love that brand of basketball, I feel like New York Knicks fans might overlook it.
yeah, he might get the pass.
We might get the pass. Personally, though, I still feel like Fizz
He's like, fundamentals.
No.
This is the plan. This is what we sticking to.
No. I do agree that Fizz has to let him go and be himself, but he still gotta. Sometimes you gotta rein him in.
Yeah.
Because the Pelicans game. I'm gonna get to the Pelican game. There was a portion I was like, all right, you overdoing it, bro. Like, I know you hard. I know you're good at this, but in this situation, I want you to pull it back. And as long as Fizz kind of tiptoes that line between letting him go and pulling it back and recognizing when it's absolutely a bad time to do it, then I think I might be cool with it. And also, if he recognizes that people are going to zero in on him and make that pass, when people start to zero in on him, then I think I'll be okay with it long term. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I guess we can talk about the Pelicans game because we didn't see the Pelicans game anyway.
Did he get into foul trouble early for that one? I feel like he played a little less minutes.
I think Fizz got pissed at him at one point and took him out, and I'll talk about that.
Yeah. He definitely took him out after like a foul.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Knicks beat the Pelicans 106-100.
Yes.
Now,
Preseason chip on the way, bro.
yes. Now the leading scorer was your man's Tim Hardaway Jr.
Whose man's is this? Kathy's man's. No.
Good job, Tim. Thank you, Tim. Finally showing up, Tim.
Okay job.
Yeah, he had 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, but he shot 6 of 18 from the field.
Jesus.
And 3 of 8 from 3-point range.
This shooting percentage just doesn't
Yeah.
Bruh, for you to get 21 points, you got to shoot 30 times? Like, why?
Taylor 2 halves for Timmy. Taylor 2 Timmys.
Yes. Enes Kanter.
Ooh.
Yo,
Regular
come on,
season,
man.
Regular season need to start today.
Yo,
it need to start today. Yo,
we had the MVP chant for Beasley last year.
Yeah.
Dude, if Keen's Candy keeps this up,
MVP.
Yeah.
you might have to get yes.
Like yo, my dude is playing like an all-star right now.
No, these are all-star numbers.
Yeah.
He's doing what KP did in the beginning of the season? KP had them 40.
Yo, read these numbers.
Yeah.
He had 20 points.
Jesus.
15 rebounds.
Bruh.
And 5 assists.
5 assists and a block.
And didn't he try to shoot a 3 too, or was that for the Nets game?
Yeah.
Which game was that?
I think it was the Nets game, right?
It was a Nets
Yeah,
game.
he did shoot a 3.
Yeah.
You know what, too? I was nervous about him shooting too many threes, but I like the type of threes he's taking.
Yeah.
It's like the type of threes where it's like so wide open and you're kind of in transition and no one's back there.
Yeah.
Might as well take it, see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll take those.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We also had Lance Thomas.
Yeah.
13 points and 4 rebounds off 6 of 10 shooting.
Captain Lance. Put some respect. Cap.
Yes.
Cap. I'm calling him Cap now.
And even though his shooting performance was not good, Kevin Knox had 12 points. But the thing I like is that even though his shooting performance was bad, he had 10 rebounds. So he was doing other things despite the fact he wasn't scoring the ball that well.
Yeah. I like that about him too. I like that about Knox. I like how Fizz is handling Knox. He's letting Knox get a lot of minutes, and he's letting him shoot the ball. Like he's letting
he's letting him make mistakes, which I like.
Yeah,
I think that's the best thing I like about Fizz. He's like one of his philosophies he said was he's not really. I actually like this philosophy for most people except for one person, but he lets the guys shoot their shots, and if they miss the shot, he's not going to get on them. But he will get on them for not swinging the ball or playing bad, lazy defense. And that's a disclaimer for something I'm about to talk about later.
Yeah.
And also, I want to shout out Noah Vonleh. 10 points, 11 rebounds.
Yes, beast mode Noah Vonleh, man. Dunking on people. Oh, man. Shooting the 3.
That man looked so good in that game.
Yeah, man. I love Vonleh. He needs to stay. I want him.
I want him to stay.
I want him to stay for sure. Oh man. So let's talk about the conditioning of the Knicks. Because we stayed in this game straight up because of Fizz's challenge to that team in the summer. Fizz told these guys in July to come in shape and pass the fitness test, and bro, the way they ran back and forth the entire game was amazing. Because it wasn't just like the Knicks were pushing the pace. The Pelicans were pushing the pace as well.
Yeah.
They was pushing the pace off of made baskets as well. And we never gave up. We kept pace with them.
We ran with them.
Matter of fact, we outran the Pelicans. There was a point in the game where the Pelicans were getting tired.
I'm going to play a little devil's advocate with
Go ahead.
I definitely agree with you. I think that if the Pelicans had played just a little better, we might have lost that. I feel like the Pelicans weren't playing as well as they could have.
That's true. But at the same time...
But, I mean, I give it to our Knicks, though. Because we played a good game. But I feel like if the Pelicans gave just a little bit more effort or they were just a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, we'd have definitely lost that game.
I mean, we didn't have perfect... Here's my thing. I agree with you, but I kind of feel like we earned it, too, because... The one thing I'll say is we played well against Pelicans starters. That's the one thing I'll say. The one knock, though, is they had one key piece missing. And that's, what's the dude from the Lakers?
Oh, Julius Randle?
Julius Randle wasn't playing. And Julius Randle always kills us.
Yeah.
Because his motor is crazy. And that boy can't be stopped.
Yeah.
But we held our own versus Anthony Davis and them boys.
Yeah.
And I felt like we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So I do agree. It's still preseason. Don't want to get too high. So I agree with you in that way, Kathy. But I'm still like, yo, I'm really kind of surprised on how good our fitness level is.
Yeah.
Are you surprised, too, at how good we're holding on to leads?
The third quarter. Yes, the third quarter. It seems like the complexity of our team has changed in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And I actually was reading something today where Trey Burke said that Jeff Hornacek kind of just let the players do whatever. Right out the gate after halftime. They didn't really have an organized like routine.
Yeah.
We noticed that.
And he feels like that affected them in the third quarter. And Fizz has them in layup lines and have structure.
Yep.
And he emphasized the third quarter, and he thinks that might be making a difference and why the third quarter has been better for them so far in the preseason. So I'm just like...
Because a lot of these... I mean, that was a big thing that you guys were scared about, too. Us losing close games or us not being able to hold on to leads. And I think we kind of spoke to that a little bit for these first 3 preseason games.
Yeah, we've held on to leads. It's gonna be interesting though too to see what happens because Fizz has ended these games with our third stringers, right? Dotson is actually leading the preseason in clutch points. He's been saving our ass, but he's not been getting the minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see when the actual starters are in the game.
Yeah.
During these close games, how we fare out. I fully expect people like Trey Burke. I feel like Trey Burke has a killer instinct. I feel like
Trey Burke does. You know who makes me nervous when you say that? Timmy. Timmy gonna blow our lead.
Oh, that's the thing with
Timmy
Timmy,
gonna
man.
blow our lead. Timmy's gonna do all the wrong things. Like
Timmy is a mixed bag, yo. Cause there's been times Kimmy saved our ass last season. Like there was, and with the bad shots too. Like I still remember the Utah game when he did a walk up 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, yeah. Like he stepped up in a few close games before he got injured, and then after came back after he was injured, I felt like it never really got all the way on track.
Yeah.
So hopefully we regain some of that, but we'll see what happens during the regular season if you're able to keep that same energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, shoot, any more standouts? Oh, one thing I have to talk about, Moutier. The coach decides to start Moutier. I don't want to get too much. No, we can talk about that now. No, we can't. We'll talk about that now.
Lifeline, phone a friend. Like
we'll talk about that now.
Whose mom called and said, "Put my son in."
Oh my god, yo! I might name in this season the Kathy of Time show because she's killing
somebody's mom was like, "Yo, give my son a chance." Because
right now, man.
So we gonna get into Moutier stats?
Yes.
So
oh my god.
As Kathy said, Emmanuel Moutier given all these lifelines by the coaching staff. He played for 22 minutes.
For why?
2 points.
Oh God.
Off of 1 of 7 shooting from the field. He had 2 rebounds. He had 6 assists. That's like the only.
This is where
positive.
you can play your devil's advocate and say about all the great things he did, right? Because he had 1 more assist than the last game. He got 1 extra assist.
Tag me in, Kathy.
he had 2 less points, 1 extra assist, piss poor shooting. Like, play devil's advocate.
I mean, hey, he had 1 more assist than Cantor.
I will say.
How many points did Cantor have?
How many
points did Cantor?
I mean, Cantor did have 20 though.
Okay.
Yo, you set that up so low. y'all out there watching. This is how you throw an alley. All right, because Ryan set that up for Kathy to dunk it by mentioning Cantor because she knew where she was going.
And what's 20 divided by 10? 2.
How many minutes that's how many minutes she should have had.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I last season was the season we were like, all right, we're gonna give him a little bit of time. We're gonna have some faith. This season we can't coddle you. We can't do it, man. You gotta show up or get out. This is just one of the two. You gotta show up or get out.
Oh, man.
Bro, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna talk about the 2 good things that he did.
Yeah,
and then
that's it. Literally.
He passed the ball well. What you
Yes,
talked
he
about
did.
earlier?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He realized that he doesn't have any balance, right? So every time he drove to the hole and he almost fell, instead of shooting it, he dropped it off the Cantor.
Here you go.
And got an assist.
Yo, and then make sure to properly get out the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get out the way so that Cantor can score.
So he still looked off balance going to the hole, but he just dropped off pass and assist.
Because I don't understand why he passed the ball to Cantor and he was moving in the same direction as him. And it's like, bro, why didn't you go the other way? Like, you're going to the left. Cantor's already on the left. Why didn't you pass him the ball and shoot right? That's your man's. Yeah.
That is not my man's. Do not put that title on me.
That's your
Do
man's.
not put that title on me.
Like, you're going left. Your man's is already left. You pass the ball left. That's like when you messing up your layup line. Like, that's a mess up on the layup line. Like, you're moving in the same direction you're passing the ball. That's the #1 rule that you do not do. You pass the ball,
man.
you move in the opposite direction. Why would you go in, like, bruh, this stumbling over myself? Can't. This man got 2 right feet because I'm a lefty and I can't do that to us. I can't say you got 2 left feet. That would be disrespectful.
Oh man, she just.
Oh man.
Yo, did
Well,
she just throw Emmanuel Mudiay out of the left-handed alliance? Like,
oh man, I'll just say Mudiay needs to work on his balance. He needs to actually watch Trier and Trey Burke. And
he just needs to go to the G League and go to the G League and think about what you did. It's like when your parents send you to your room, like, this is what happened.
God.
I mean, it worked for Tim Hardaway Jr. It might work for Emmanuel Mudiay too.
It actually might.
Maybe. But
he needs to work on finishing. I'll just say that. And I'll also finish by saying that our second unit did pretty well. Trey, because since Trey didn't start, he actually seemed really gracious about coming off the bench. He said he looks forward to playing with Frank because they feel like he did well with last year playing with Frank. So it's Trey, Frank, Trier, Mario, and Vonleh played well together. Trier got a little bit crazy. I think the coach got mad at him.
A little excited.
Because there was one point in the game where he was doing his dribble thing, and the Pelicans damn near double teamed him. And he went to the hole and chucked it anyway. And then right after that, he was lazy on defense, and I always forget freaking names. Holiday shot a wide open three. Fizz immediately called timeout. I was like, get out the game.
He's like, yo, come here.
Come here. Yo, check this out.
Come here.
And I felt like once he got back in the game, he refocused him. He did his little dribble moves, but then he passed it to Vonleh after the dribble moves, and Vonleh got the monster dunk, and he started to share the ball more, and got him back on the right track. So as long as,
Fizz that keep him on that little leash.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. And
it's like, yo, come here.
Exactly. The end of the day, and also one thing I'm gonna say is Lance Thomas spin move. Lance Thomas is working on his offense this season, man, on the low. It seems like it.
Lance making them dance.
You want to co-sign for me?
I'm just stating a fact.
Okay.
I don't need a cosign. I'm just saying. I've seen some moves this year I haven't seen in the years he's been with the Knicks.
Lance making them dance.
Lance is making them dance. That's all I have to say. I'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up saying that Lance made him dance. Spin move. The second unit was looking all right. Mario still is a little bit rough out there, but hopefully he'll come around and turn that check. And that's it. We had a pretty good preseason.
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0, baby.
Oh yeah, even with all the stuff, all the Moutier stuff that's happening, we still ended up with 3-0 and we did pretty well.
Thank the Lord.
Yes.
Who do we think is gonna start tomorrow?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
I think Frank might start tomorrow. Because, and for God,
what about Dotson? Do we think we need to trade out and let Dotson start?
Yo, Dotson has been playing so well. Dotson needs some time with like a second or first string guys, man. Like Fizz needs to. If you keep him what you kill. You know what? You know what? Here we go.
Oh.
Keep what you kill. Fizz started out saying you keep what you kill. If he is true to his word, Moutier will not be getting minutes.
Nope.
I'm not sure if Moutier would be on the team if he's really keeping what he kills.
Yeah.
Woo. To be honest with you. Now, Fizz started Moutier this game. Do you agree with that?
Yes. Because you got to give him a chance before you cut him.
I'm surprised you said that.
Yeah. You got to give him a chance before you cut him. Like, and especially, too, if you've been speaking so highly about him for the whole season, you know what I'm saying? And you see something in him that we don't see clearly. I mean, we don't see it. Like,
I'm still looking for Dwayne Wade. I still don't see him.
Yeah, like all these shots and passes, like all this hype that you keep speaking of him, you giving him the opportunity. He didn't show improve. Like, before you cut him without giving him a reason, it's like, look, I gave you opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I saw it in practice. I gave it to you in the game. You didn't translate that in the game. So,
I agree.
So,
I actually agree with you. And I think fans are actually kind of starting to turn on Fizz because of that. I'm like, yo, chill. It's preseason, guys. It's just still preseason.
Right.
If he played so well in camp and he's come to these games, he's sucking it up, I think you got to give him that shot in preseason to see what he does before you really make that ultimate decision.
Yeah.
But then, if it continues...
Yeah.
I'm thinking he did it with hopes that he would play better, but it's just not happening. I don't know why he's so shook. Like, yo,
and Fizz is giving you every chance. And he keeps backing him, too. He keeps saying, like, even after the game, he said he feels like Moutier played well.
I mean, maybe this is the best that he could do.
It's just the best. It was the best game he had.
Yeah, this is the best he could do. So
Did he play well? The defense was off and on, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He had the good hustle defense. I still feel his positional defense wasn't that good at all times, in my
some
opinion.
feats, man.
The shot was off, but I felt like he pushed the pace and set people up.
Yes, he did. Yes,
That's
he
all I
did.
get. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
He gets points for that.
That game.
He gets points for that.
But is he the best? Will I start him though?
Nope.
Nah.
I don't have faith in him leading the team in the first half. Like in the first half of the game, like I don't feel strong as our point guard having him.
Hell to the no.
Even with
Hell
Trey,
to the
even
no.
with Trey not playing all the way to his potential right now, I would
Yeah.
I would still go with Trey and then have my eye on Frank.
Yeah.
And like keep my one eye on Frank when I can like switch it out.
Yeah. But I'd like to see Dotson at the start. I'd like to see Dotson start and see what that looks like.
I would like to see that too.
I'd like to see what that looks
Now what
like.
about Trier? Would you like to see Trier start?
Yes.
Do you feel like Trier should be playing over Dotson?
Not at the moment.
Ooh. Yeah,
That's a tough one.
Not at the moment.
That's
Not at
a
the
tough
moment.
one.
I like what Trier's doing, but if I mean because like low key as well as much as we're talking about, whoever plays well is who's playing. Timmy is not playing well, and Timmy still gets to play. He still gets to start. So I mean, like, there's a little bit of seniority here too. Like, Timmy has some seniority.
Yeah, that is true.
Timmy does have seniority. Is Trier outplaying Timmy?
Yes.
Yeah. So far in preseason, yeah.
Yes.
Is Timmy outplaying Dotson?
Timmy's getting more minutes than Dotson.
Yeah, that too.
Give Dotson some minutes and let's see what he does.
I mean,
give Timmy less minutes and see what he does.
And I think
mean,
that's where like the question comes in. Is
yeah.
Timmy really outplaying Dotson?
I mean, if you look at it like from a minute standpoint, like because Timmy does play more minutes than Dotson, I do think Dotson does more in his little time on the court than Timmy does in his extended time on the court in preseason so far.
Are we keeping what we kill? Is that going to be? Are we going to be able to live up to that? I'm not sure.
75%.
I'm not sure. It sounds really good in the headlines.
Yeah.
Yo,
I mean,
yo, check. Like, it really has to come down to that. You know what I'm saying? It really has to come down to it doesn't matter what we are paying you, it's what you're producing. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, that is. I mean, as of right now, Tim Hardaway Jr. still has that starting position.
Right.
As of right now, but I mean, if my dude don't get it together in the beginning of the season, and I see like 5-10 games go by and he's still playing like he's playing in the preseason, then I'm gonna have to be like, you know what? Maybe you might need a change. Maybe you need to move him to the bench and move somebody up and see how that goes.
The funny thing is with Tim, I feel like that would refocus him. Like the type of player that Tim is, I feel like if you benched him and then bring him back like the next game or two, he's gonna drop 50. Like, I kind of feel like.
So we gonna get 50 from him every other game?
No, not every other game. I'm not even saying
one game he's gonna play well, then you gonna put him back in the start. Then
I feel like
then you gotta put him back. Then you gotta take him out. All right, Timmy, come back.
No, if you think about what
then you gotta throw him back in.
If you think about what happened with him,
50 points again. Then you gotta take him out. Like hopscotch with him.
You gotta punish Timmy with minutes, man. Like what Bud did, Coach Budenholzer, the Timmy Hardaway Jr. Whisper, remember?
Oh yeah.
In Atlanta,
Budenholzer.
Send him Budenholzer, put him in the D League, which was the G League. It was the D League back then.
I think it was the D League back then.
It was the D League back then. Now the G League brought him back. He played better. I feel like putting him in timeout sometimes refocuses him, man. He starts chalking less.
I'm with it. Do I think it's gonna happen? Nah, so much.
I'm with you. That's why I feel like Fizdale might be the perfect coach for everybody but Timmy.
And it's really, and all in all, it's really because of that check. It's just like.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I'm speaking too soon.
I mean, we'll see. Because, I mean, I would switch him out for this next lineup. Especially if you gave Moutier that shot. I would give Dotson that shot and see what he's going to do at point. Because, we're not even locked. We're not really, like, we like Trey as a starting point, but we're not locked in for our point guard position yet.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not sold on any one particular person. Like, I would start Ron and I would start Dotson and see what they do in those starting positions.
Ron scares me, though.
Ron
but Ron's
does.
been out playing everybody, too. But there's like, certain people. He's definitely better than Moutier right now.
Yeah.
But I've also seen Ron run the offense, and it's shaky sometimes.
Real shaky.
So
Because that's how Jared got the spot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We miss Jared.
Yeah.
He'd have been a nice little fit for this team. But we do like you, Trey. Sorry.
Word.
Yeah, Scorpio Brethren, Jared Jack.
Yeah, word. Forever. Which brings me to next topic, the 15-man roster. Right? And I'm looking for this list right now. So,
I got the list though.
So yes. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. So basically, we have 15 men on the roster.
Yeah, 15 spots open.
15 spots. We have more than 15 players on the team right now. We're gonna have to cut this down before the season starts.
Is Noah really included in this?
Noah
Yes, it is.
Noah is still there.
Because they haven't waived him yet, so he's still on the roster.
And I feel like we're gonna lose Courtney.
We would have to trade him. That's the thing.
Courtney looks like he's just waiting to be traded.
Oh yeah, I have a
Courtney
theory.
looks way too comfortable on that bench.
I have a theory. I'm not even sure if his neck is as bad.
I
as
don't
he's
think
saying
it is. I think he's waiting.
I think it's a front.
He sees what the dynamic is on this team right now, and he
Yeah.
knows that he can't fit into it. And we want him. We just can't keep him because we won't be able to give him minutes.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, I son."
And I think Courtney does kind of see the writing on the wall because I've been reading lately, getting my knowledge up, and I read that for the Knicks to open up another max slot, they would have to place Noah on the stretch on the stretch revision,
trade Courtney
and they would have to
Tim.
trade Courtney Lee.
Courtney.
And Tim knows.
No. For what I read, they don't have to trade Timmy.
They should.
They said they could just trade Courtney Lee.
Oh, for one max.
To open up one max spot.
Yeah, for two maxes they need to trade Tim.
Yeah, they need to trade Timmy of that in that scenario.
Facts.
Yeah, so
I would trade Timmy and keep Courtney. I'm sorry.
that would also open up a
yeah.
one max spot. So
Like if I had to think about it, I would let Tim go and keep Courtney. But I mean, Tim is dedicated to the team. I mean, they both are, but
I'm gonna say this though. Here's the question, right?
how do we get Jamal?
Jamal, we can't
Crawford?
another shooting guard. We can't.
Yeah.
There's too many shooting guards. in the
there's
team
too many
already.
guards.
Yeah, but we don't have any producing shooting guards.
I mean,
like,
Trier,
Yeah.
Trier,
we
Dotson.
Check.
That's the spot that we were so crowded on. This is what I'm getting to right now. We have 15 people on the roster right now. Right?
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Here's the guaranteed people on the roster: Enes Kanter, Joakim Noah,
He's about to be gone.
who's about to be gone. Hopefully. Tim Hardaway Jr., Courtney Lee, Lance Thomas, Mario Hezonja, Kristaps Porzingis, Ron Baker, Emmanuel Moutier.
He gotta go. He gotta go, especially for that amount.
Hey, he's gonna have to get traded though. I mean,
$4 million is a lot, man.
Don't nobody want
4.2, and the next year he get 5. 4.2 is getting this year, and next season he's getting 5.7.
to play worse.
So yeah, Emmanuel Moutier, Frank Ntilikina, Kevin Knox, Luke Cornett,
Luke gotta go too. Sorry, Luke. I wanted to keep you, but I mean, it's no hard feelings.
Mitch Robinson, Damian Dotson. Those are everybody. That's everybody that's on the guaranteed list,
yeah.
right? So now we got Trey Burke, Von Lay, Kadeem Allen are on partials, which means the Knicks have until a certain amount of time. I think maybe January. Don't quote me. I think it's January, and until we can extend them and keep them on our books for the whole entire season. Otherwise, we can just kind of just let them go if we choose to. Now, it's obviously Trey Burke is going to stay.
Yeah.
That's not.
I think Von Lay should stay too.
Exactly. So I think we should keep Von Lay, right? We all agree with that.
Yeah.
So if we want to keep Von Lay, somebody has to go.
Luke.
That makes sense. Now, the other thing is we have Alonzo Trier, right?
Yeah, on the two-way.
Alonzo Trier is on a two-way. That means if he's on a two-way, he can only be with us for 46 days.
Yeah.
Which means he could probably play. I read something today that said he can play 26 games with us with that. And that means he can play until December. Like December 15th or 21st, probably the last game he can play, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way he's playing this season, I know me and a lot of Knicks fans want him full time. So then again, I ask you, who do you cut?
Ron.
I mean,
Ron?
I see Kadeem Allen. I would cut him.
See, but Kadeem is not. You can cut. Kadeem is not counted.
Oh, he's not counted.
He's not counted. He's on a partial.
Oh, all right. Ooh. Well, yeah, Luke Cornett would have to go. Luke Cornett.
Luke gone.
Damn.
Exactly. That's what it
Ron.
gets
You
tough.
know it's Ron. Say it's Ron. Ryan.
No, but I mean, I actually like Ron Baker though. Like, I like the intensity he brings on defense.
Exactly. So I think what might happen. Okay, if I'm doing this correctly, right? We get rid of Noah. We cut and stretch Noah. That's one
Yeah,
spot,
that's one
right?
spot open.
Then we cut
Luke.
Somebody suggested on the live you can cut Luke and re-sign him to the G League.
That would be a good move. That makes
That
sense.
makes sense. Then we have 2 spots open for Vonleh and Trier. But then is there a spot? Do we still need a spot for Burke though? That's the other question because he's a partial too.
Wait, let me count who's guaranteed.
Because if we cut 2 right now, we add 2. That's at 15. But we still need room for Burke. So I still feel like someone else has to go. Isn't that correct?
Somebody else has to go.
Knicks have 14 guarantees right now, which means there's one free spot, which I assume Trey Burke is going to fill.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah, if Vonleh's gonna stay, someone's gonna have to get cut. So say Luke Cornett say we cut Luke Cornett, that's Vonleh's spot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's still 15.
Noah.
Yeah, Noah's gone. Yeah, so so that's another spot because I counted Noah.
Right.
So that's another spot open. Then I guess that's about to be Alonzo Trier.
Okay. And the other part of this too is we have 46 days to figure out what we're going to do with Trier, right? So some people are saying maybe we don't bring him up right away, give him the full guaranteed. We keep seeing what's going to happen with Moutier. We keep seeing if we can trade Courtney Lee and give us another 45-day grace period to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also another option.
Nothing's gonna change between them.
Between who?
Between Moutier and Courtney, like.
Oh, like you don't think you think they're still gonna be here?
Mm-hmm.
I think Courtney has to go.
Courtney, no.
I think Courtney's gonna be traded
Courtney
at some
has
point.
to go. Yeah, Courtney has to go. But I mean, Moutier's play is not gonna get better. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Moutier's play is not getting better.
My hope has dwindled a lot. I'm gonna say that. Fizz is gonna stick with him. I feel like Fizz is gonna force that damn issue. He's gonna give him all the pep talks in the world. He's gonna have him listen to Rock Lee before the games, Muhammad Ali speeches, everything, right? He's gonna. I have lost faith in the Moody experiment. I have 2% of faith left that wants to believe. I'm holding on to that 2% hard.
I got 0 right now, so.
I don't got it. I don't got it to give.
Because we have a developmental staff here. We've hired all these developmental guys like from all over the place, like from the Lakers and OKC and Dallas. People who specialize in this. Plus we have Fizz, who's the ultimate motivational speaker. He's gonna give people the tools they need. He's gonna have all the tools. He's gonna have all the chances. I'm hoping, man. At least raise your value so we can trade you. At least.
I'm gonna miss Courtney.
Yeah, he was a good player for us.
Word. So, yeah, we talked about everything. I guess always left is the.
Oh, so what, sneaker segment?
Oh, you want to do the new sneakers? You want to do a new sneakers? Let's bust it up. What's our sneaker segment? Go ahead. Or you want to do the ooh and bruh first?
Let's Uber.
Yeah,
Ooh bruh and end with sneakers?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, for you guys, you listening new to the show, we got the Ooh Picks and the Bruh Picks. And Ooh Picks are the best plays of the preseason that's happened so far that we love. So, anybody have any Ooh Picks for us?
I have one Ooh pick. It was the Brooklyn Nets and Knicks game
Right.
where your man's Dinwiddie
Hey!
talking about how nobody can guard him,
And then,
and he drove to the basket.
and then.
And he got his shot sent back to France by the French Prince Frank Ntilikina.
Rejected!
Get this shot off the field.
Oh man,
That was nasty.
Yes, it
Yo,
was.
Frank, did you see the clip when like the way he did it was funny because Frank was not even halfway looking, and Fizz was giving him instructions like, and Frank was like, "What? What are you saying? Huh?" And then as he was giving the instructions, then when he was like, "Oh, I can take advantage of him talking to Fizz." Nope.
No. Didn't
Frank-
he get his shot also blocked by Mitchell, or was it someone else on the Knicks who
No.
they were like right in the corner,
Yeah.
and Mitchell just smacked it.
Yeah, that was a thing too.
We ended up with a nice little 2-point conversion from that.
Yeah.
That's my ooh.
That's what's up.
Yeah. But only like he's getting all the oohs are coming from him. He's getting all the oohs, all the bruhs. Because he was just talking mad spicy.
Yep.
Yeah. But Mitchell definitely got a nice little clean block off of him.
For sure. I'm going to give... Shoot, I have a Ooh pick. There's so many.
Yeah. That Nets game had a lot.
Back to the... I don't know which part of Alonzo Trier's package you want to give a Ooh to. But there's a lot of them. There was when he... with the Wizards game, ISO's over ISO, top of the 3-point line on the right side, hit him with a hezzy, crossover, head fake hezzy. After he went for the head fake, cross back over, and then had like the jumping, leaning layup.
Gotta give the cheat code for him.
Oh man.
He's
wait.
XX0.
Yeah, man.
We forgot to add the fillet.
Exactly.
Crossover.
Yeah.
Or we could do the Moutier fast break to my guy Mitch
That was
Robinson.
nice.
Moutier throws the flick pass from the top of the 3-point line to Mitch Robinson, who catches it and dunks it.
Yes.
Frank had a nice little dunk in the Nets game too. That was beautiful.
Oh
He
yeah.
had a strong
Yes.
dunk.
The hezzy from Frank
Yeah.
going to the blow by, going up,
Palmed it.
armed it,
Palmed it. Got
Dude
it.
thought he was going for the layup.
Yeah.
Nah, son. Banged it on him.
Boom shakalaka!
I like that one from Frank. Ended up in a nice little mini poster. There's a lot of them.
That was a lot.
Yes.
On my 9, Knox fast break off the rebound. Took it himself down the middle court, coast to coast.
Yep.
First buckets of his preseason career, going to his right. Made it look easy. That's enough to choose from. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Any more, guys? Any more?
Nah.
No. And if you missed one, let us know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause I know we missed a lot.
I got them broad picks on deck though.
Oh, go get there. Go with the bro man for this one. Go ahead.
Wait. I had one small one from Knox at MSG when he missed that.
Ah, it's my bro. Go ahead.
Well, you'll probably explain it better, but I'm gonna pass it to you.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. What happened? It was a fast break.
It was a fast break. I think it started with a block.
Yes. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna let Ryan go, and I'm gonna refresh my memory. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right. Well, I got a few bro picks. My first bro pick goes to James Harden. I don't know if y'all saw this play.
I know what play you talking about.
I forgot the team he was facing, but my dude was there trying to cook this dude, going through his legs, trying to size him up or whatnot, and he saw Melo in his peripheral.
Yeah, man.
So
He's trying to get in his bag, and the bag was empty that day.
so Harden thought he was playing at Rucker Park, threw a one-handed pass, cross court, right into the audience.
Did you forget who you was playing? That is Melo is not running for anybody's ball but his own, bruh.
No, but I
That's
mean
a
like,
fact.
it wasn't even near Melo though.
No,
Like,
it wasn't. It wasn't. It was way in front of Melo.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying, like, Melo being the player that he is now, Melo's not running for that. Like,
Yeah.
he was not running for that pass.
I was
he
thinking
not
that
gonna meet
too.
you. He's
I was
not
thinking
meeting
that.
you there.
I was thinking that Harden sees people running, and Melo
Yeah.
was kind of like, wait, what? You want me to run to the ball?
No,
Yeah.
nah. Oh, nah.
Don't
Yo,
not
throw
be there,
throw
bro.
this back. I'm right here.
Exactly.
Yo, hit me here.
I'm here.
Yeah. Don't hit me where it makes sense. Don't do that. No.
Oh, man.
My next bro pick goes to Malik Monk. I don't know if y'all were watching the game,
I missed this one.
but he was about to check in, and my and my dude noticed that he forgot his uniform inside.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. As a warm-up on with the bright big
Exactly.
Houseway.
So my dude had to run to the back and not get checked in,
My bad.
put on his uniform, and return to the bench.
That's
missed
like
your
when you
minutes.
wake up. That's like in the movies when that character dreams that they woke up with their underwear on in school. That was that moment. How'd you forget to put your
Yeah.
uniform?
It said it wasn't a dream.
Yeah, it wasn't a dream. Like, bruh, how'd you had one job? Put your uniform on. That's it.
No.
Just
Yeah.
put your uniform on. Then put the warm up over the uniform. Like, simple math.
That's funny. I can't even say. That sounds like something I would do. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, that's like not putting your drawers on before you leave the house.
That's different though, because well, as a guy, I mean that's kind of dangerous.
yeah.
So you
it
don't
is.
forget that.
Yeah,
If you ever did that when you was a kid before and tried to go commando, and the thing got going thing,
Yeah.
that was the last time you ever did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We go there on nigga time shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My next bro pick goes to J.R. Smith.
Oh.
Anything is possible.
JR gotta get 2. He gets a good bro and a bad bro.
Okay, I'm not sure which bro you're referring to, so you're gonna have to come through with the other one.
Yeah.
But in the Celtics game, he got tied up with Aaron Baines, and going up for a rebound. Aaron Baines kind of had his arm on lock,
Yeah.
swung him around a bit. JR didn't take lightly to that, so he pushed him.
Yeah.
And then Marcus Smart ran up on him, and then J.R. Smith quickly retreated.
Marcus Smart is muscle on top of the muscle, and that muscle also got a muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah. J.R. Smith was not having the smoke that day. He was like,
Nah.
all right, you got it.
He laughed it off.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kidding, guys.
Yeah. But I think J.R. Smith didn't want to smoke that. He was like, okay, Marcus Smart, you got it.
He didn't want the smoke.
You got it.
He
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
want the smoke.
They need 4 or 5 mans to hold Marcus back, yo.
Yeah.
They need the whole Rams
Yeah.
offensive line to hold him back.
But Marcus, that was unnecessary. That was a little bit personal. You could tell that was personal. Like, you ran up to a fight that was over. Like,
Yeah.
He said
like,
something earlier. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Something had
That
to
was
be
that was
brewing.
unnecessary. And too, J.R. Smith was overplaying on that whole. You was overplaying the dude on defense. Like, bro, you were wrong, J.R. I mean, well, we know that he's always wrong. The second bro was
JR's got a Smith.
yeah. His second bro was him writing the tattoo on Kevin Love's leg.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He what?
Like, yo,
I missed that one.
Because we know he had to cover his Supreme tattoo.
Yeah.
They took a piece of tape and he wrote Supreme on Kevin Love's leg.
That's hilarious.
So
Oh man,
He
am I
gets,
wrong for loving that?
no, definitely.
That
but
was funny,
It's still a
yeah.
bruh.
Yeah, and I got one more bro pick.
Okay.
We're going to NFL right quick.
Oh man.
Giants and Panthers game. That game kind of hurt. But yeah, in the fourth quarter, McCaffrey was on a run. As he was running, his guy Trey Turner was trying to block somebody, but he kind of got turned around as he was trying to make the block. McCaffrey runs into Turner and falls to the ground.
Yikes.
Basically, he got jacked up by his own teammate.
Man, that happened to me when I was 8, yo. I'll get back to the bro pick now. Now that I see the play.
Yeah, set it up.
Yes.
Set it up.
So, Knox has been really good on offense and defense. Surprisingly, I've been pleasantly surprised with Knox's defense this season. Shout out to Fitz making him a 2-way player, right? So the Pelicans game, Davis is handling the ball kind of on a little sloppy little fast break. Knox picks his pocket and starts heading down the court.
Open
For a
court.
fast break. Open court.
Open court.
My lonesome. All by myself. Takes 2 steps.
2 hands.
Goes up with 2 hands. Clangs it. Sprite commercial style. Bang. Misses the dunk. Runs back up the floor with the sheepish grin on his face.
Bruh.
And then Fizz in the conference hits him with them. He's like, you know what I said to him? He said, man, I thought you was athletic.
Damn,
son.
Shout out to Fizz, man. That was classic.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Those are those are the bros. And, yeah. Oh!
So we're gonna quickly do this new segment.
Brand new sneaker segment.
Hey.
Yay.
Yes.
Since the Knicks are rocking a lot of sneakers this season.
Yeah. We got a lot of good feats.
Yes.
Yo, we should do a little, we should cut this into like another little thing too, yo. That'd be dope if you do that.
We're gonna do a little slide on IG, so
Mm-hmm. Or like maybe like a little YouTube thing.
Yeah, YouTube and IG. I think we should do that. But anyway.
Yes.
Do we have a name for the Secret Seven?
Well, we were going through them.
Yeah, we had some names. We might let maybe the fans, the listeners, the viewers,
Okay.
we might let them pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could give them the rundown of the possible names we were throwing out.
Yes. So we're going to start with Trey Burke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the Nets game, he was rocking Campfire Orange 18.
Yes, and those actually just released. They're
Yes.
still available. They're an all orange color with a little highlights of white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a sneakerhead
On the
at all.
sole.
So y'all gotta tell me yay or nay.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I mean, me personally, it would be nay. I wouldn't rock them.
Yeah.
But I do think it goes well with the Knicks uniform.
It goes,
though.
Okay,
it goes
alright.
very well with the Knicks uniform.
All right,
Yes.
I'll rock that. So
Yeah.
that's a nay, but a possible yay. if you got the right orange and blue on.
Yes. Now, next we're going to go to Frank Ntilikina. In that Nets game, he was wearing some KDs, which...
I saw those, actually. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Kathy thinks about the new KD 11s, but I'm actually a fan of them.
I don't hate them.
What's wrong with them?
I don't hate them. I don't like them.
So you don't like them, but you hate... Wait, okay.
I don't hate them.
So it's not a strong hate,
It's not a strong hate.
but it's a
just-
light hate.
It's I'm not sold on them yet.
Okay.
I mean, me personally, like... First of all, like, most of KD's kicks, like, throughout the years, there's very few models that I like.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know,
they're all ugly.
not all of them, but
all
they're,
of
but
them.
they're like maybe I like the 4s, but that's about it.
This one is more so just a play on the like it's the play on the material. Like you have fly knit, and then you have some other type of, I don't even know what this is. Is this leather and something else? It's just, and two, it's just the whole structure of the shoe. Like
Saying too much is going on.
it's
and
way too much going on.
Too much going on.
And then you got like a lunar sole at the bottom if you want to see it. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
I don't know though. And then like for at least for basketball purposes, I do like that like. I don't know what you call it, but like that sock thing, that, like where your ankles
Yeah.
are.
Oh, the
I do like
ankle
that.
support is
Yeah.
important.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I do like that.
That's
design
about the
on
only
shoe.
thing on the shoe though.
Yeah.
And everything else is just like, bruh. Well, I mean, it's probably extremely comfortable. I'm sure the
Yeah.
sole looks extremely comfortable.
It does look comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of those.
Okay.
Your man Tim Hardaway Jr. had Jordan Jumpman Hustle.
Doo-doo. Straight trash. Take them Halloween looking shoes off. Bro. Put them joints in the garbage, man. Shoes is trash. Yo.
Yeah.
Jordan style.
These joints is trash.
I mean-
Don't describe them. They trash. Yo, move on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, he does get a what are those?
What are those? Is that the rating? Okay, we need a rating for the segment. What are those to what? What's the you do a yay or nay or what are those to?
Well, for Tim Hardaway Jr., that's a nay.
All right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
strong,
strong nay.
I say, is what are those the worst? Nay is like the and
then it goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, because we have Emmanuel Mudiay with some Under Armour Joe.
Lord, no.
With some Under Armour Joe.
Oh my. Okay, now we know why he's playing so bad. He can't see.
Yo, these shoes is ugly.
That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ugly. There's nothing on this shoe that looks good. Not even the shoelaces, bruh.
Could this be why he's tripping all the time?
Yes. Yes.
It's not even the Steph Curry joints. Like,
yo.
Yeah, the orange with the yellow with the loon. I don't know what that is too.
With green highlights, bruh. Whoever made that colorway, fire them, bruh.
Yeah.
Let them go. Let that man go.
It's like, yo, I could see him in the pitch meeting. Yo.
The win for the day, though.
Okay.
Goes to
Alonzo Trier.
Hey, Trier's a winner of the court, and okay, all right. The Nike Air Zoom Generation first game.
Yes.
All right, simple. This is something I probably would wear.
Yeah. Goes with the Knicks colorway.
Yes, it does.
It's clean. Looks good.
All right, Trier.
Yes.
It's my man LeBron's shoe.
Right.
Like.
Yep.
Taking people's spot.
With good feet.
With the good feet.
Yes,
with the good feet.
Yes.
That's why Moody is a threat to get spot taking because from Trier. It's the sneakers.
Yeah, must be the sneakers.
Must be.
Yeah, so that's our top 5.
Yes.
All right.
Top 5 Knicks feats for the week.
Top 5.
Yes.
Cool.
There are a couple releases that are coming out, though, that we are looking for. Jordan has a couple holiday releases that are coming to 8s. Yeah,
they got actually 2 different 8s. Like
2 different 8s.
The South Beach ones.
The South Beach colorway.
And the one that's like, it pays homage to the Air Raids that came out back in the 90s.
Yeah, those are
throwbacks.
Yeah, the
those
black
are kind
colorway.
of fire. Those are kind of fire.
Okay. I like the little 90s colorway with the little ones look like a little North Carolina is Charlotte.
Yeah. And then there's
Color.
the Nick colorway 10s that are dropping. It's like an all royal blue.
Okay.
With some highlights of orange and white and black.
Okay.
For you Nick fans.
Yes.
Hey, I saw somebody post those.
Yeah.
Yes, and also like those black and blue 18s, the OGs coming out.
Ooh. those are looking spicy. Trey may need to trade in his orange ones for those.
For those, yeah. Most definitely.
He needs to trade that in.
Okay. That's kind of smooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my type. I don't even rock Jordans. Actually, I don't rock Jordans because, old beast with the Knicks. I still kind of feel it.
Yeah. And those 11s, I don't hate those 11s.
Mm-hmm.
The all-white 11s.
Yeah.
I don't hate them, but...
I mean, they're a pass for me. I mean, they're not terrible, but I wouldn't cop them, though.
Right.
And I have to admit, the 33's been growing on me.
The 33s, I agree.
Yeah.
The 33s are growing.
Yeah, especially like that all-black colorway coming out.
Yeah. There's a couple players that have been wearing some decent colorways, too.
Oh, yeah.
I seen like an all-white one with some highlights of blue. Some light blue.
I think Mike Conley was rocking those.
Yeah, those were...
Did you see the reverse of those though? Because Mike Conley was wearing those, and he was also wearing these other ones where they have that light blue colorway with the Grizzlies.
Oh,
yeah, those are fire.
I gotta look for those. These 33s are not that bad.
Yeah,
they're not that bad.
Yeah, they're really not.
Jordan might actually have something with these. For non-basketball sneakers, the Reacts are coming in a few different colorways this week, so be on the lookout for that.
That's what's up. Yo, guys, we're figuring we're live producing on air how we're gonna even do the segment.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a preview right now.
It's a preview. But trust me, I think it's gonna be dope. I think at some point we're gonna have like the little pictures up and check it out. And it's gonna be dope. Tag the Knicks players on it. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to squeeze this.
Yeah. But that is the show though.
Yes.
My guy Edson, we miss you.
We miss you, E.
Yeah, we'll have you back. I didn't even talk trash about you. I usually do when you're not here.
Yeah, we were having fun though.
Dad, I missed my opportunity.
Nah, they with my Leo brethren, son.
Oh, that's right. Maybe because you were here.
That's right.
I
will not have it.
I don't want Kathy to depress me. That's all right. That's all right. Ryan's here though. Maybe he can save me.
He got your back. He got your back.
Yeah. So tomorrow, which will be yesterday for you guys listening, is the Knicks Wizards game.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, you think we're gonna win that game?
I mean, Knicks been rolling.
I'm doing no predictions for the preseason.
No predictions.
I'm letting it.
Okay,
I'm letting it
yeah,
roll.
all right.
I'm letting it roll.
I hope Frank starts. I think he's gonna start, hopefully. And I'm thinking we're gonna win, get that next season chip. You know what I'm saying?
Fingers crossed, prayers up.
Yeah, it's gonna be rocking. I think it'll be alright.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that is the end of our show. Hope you enjoyed. I had fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Word.
I think you guys had fun, and just for those interacting with the guys on YouTube, people on YouTube really rock with this show, man.
That's good. Thank you.
The interaction on YouTube is fun.
Thank you, YouTubers.
Yes, thank you.
We trying to give y'all some great content. So
So everybody watching, please subscribe and
subscribe,
hit that like button.
follow, share.
Yes.
A lot. It helps us get seen by
Yes.
everybody.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Help us all to get that blue check.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I might start a GoFundMe, so we can get like an actual camera for YouTube land. You get like the super duper nice joint. We can have that's where we really want to go.
Super HD.
The order facial.
Super
Word.
super HD.
Super HD. Yeah.
Shooting some 4K.
Yeah.
4K.
Bump it up with-
You got
bump it up to
4K.
4K.
Let's get that 4K. But anyway, so that's the end of the show. Social media time. Ryan, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me at Sir G is chillin'.
Sir G is chilling.
That's SIR. G is CHILLIN. And go to the nickoftimeshow.com.
Yes.
And check out my recent articles.
Reading is
Yes.
fundamental.
Word. You can also find the nickoftimeshow.com store there. If you just, all you gotta do
Merch.
is click the little menu, the hamburger thing, click store.
Merch.
Oh,
Merch.
I gotta push that Who's Man's is this shirt a little bit more. I feel like
Yeah.
somebody appreciate the shirt.
Yes.
It really is. I actually have an idea how to push it. I'll tell y'all how I feel it. But yeah. Kathy.
I am everywhere. _KTHYSTEELE.
Where are you? You know where you are?
Yes, I'm Kathy Steele. _KTHYSTEELE on the socials.
Tagline, she wants all the smoke.
I want all the smoke.
Keeping that same energy all season.
All season.
I'm
Now,
here.
Kathy, what if we get Tim Hardaway Jr. in here? What's
Bruh.
What's he gonna tell us?
Old school Brooklyn, bro. I'm gonna sit in his face and say the same thing.
All right.
Want him right there.
You got this on tape.
Want him right there.
She's gonna be here like, yo, Tim, you're the
Yo.
best player on the team.
All
I'll
right.
be like, for why? For why?
All right, YouTube land, you heard it right here.
You heard it right here first.
Show Tim Hardaway this and get him to contact us so we can
No.
set this up.
I'm just saying, we had people coming here
Yes.
who possibly could come here. Who could possibly make.
All right. Same energy.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
Same
I'm just
energy.
saying.
Keeping the same energy.
All right,
All right.
here we go.
Where can they find you, Jay?
You can find me at Jails Draws Things because I draw things. Thus all the merch. Hey. That is JELLIS Draws Things. Nothing fancy. No $, S. No underscore. Straight up JELLIS Draws Things.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it. And you can follow us on our Instagram as well.
Yes.
That is the Naked Time Show on Instagram. And you can find us on Twitter, the KOT Show. Definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yup.
Find us on YouTube too.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/The Naked Time Show.
Yes.
We're on
Don't
Apple.
forget the
Yes,
The
please.
Yeah.
is always forgotten. Don't forget the. And yeah, that's about it. And we out this.
Peace.
Later.
Peace and love out to where you from. But all over the world they ever come. Say again, bright lights, big city. Bright lights, big city. Gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Represent for my New York City crew. Say again, bright lights, big city. Bright lights, big city. New York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.